I got a 14.
14. All right, you're good.
22.
22.
10.
10.
18.
18.
19.
19.
Was that
All right.
Discord being
Yeah.
chaos, chaos.
Alyssa's face, you're so sort of enamored of the instrument, resisting the temptation to lick it, that as the ground begins to shake, you're thrown and kind of go tumbling down one of these precipices, and you are going to take... So every $10 adds a D8 to one of these tremors when people donate.
Wow.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
there's
no.
this is not a donation tremor. This is just a regular tremor, and you're going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
This is just to give you guys
Oh, no.
a taste.
Oh dear! Wrap your arms around your head and roll like a ball. No, not like a wet dog. I don't know what a dog is. No, never mind. Yeah.
Like a wet kotoa.
Yeah, a dead spider. There we go, dead spider. Yeah. Oh, those have also started recently. Most concerning.
I'm sure it's nothing. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll survive.
Do you think it could be perhaps related to this Merc character and his undermaw?
Now that you mentioned it, it was kind of all happening at the same time.
That makes it sound a lot more fun. Like, under my...
Now on Broadway.
I've been really trying to make some really menacing chords, but not with ukulele. Doesn't, just really, everything's happy. So we're gonna roll with it.
A minor key because they're dwarves.
It's not the happy dock, it's the under dock. It's the sad dock.
The sad dog.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be sad.
Yes, it does.
No. No, it doesn't. Your sadness makes me sad. Please don't let my music
Let's go. Come on.
mad.
So the journey from Blingdenstone, or the journey to Blingdenstone, is about a half day's journey out. So it looks like Gurnik actually just probably left pretty recently from the town. As you are making your way there, you see, as you come to one of the more open caverns, it's got some large pillars of stone and some bioluminescent fungi illuminating it. Looks like a strange procession of some type of humanoid creatures. You can't quite tell how many there are because they're in a line, but they all seem to be moving in the direction you're going. I'm going to assume that Gurnik is kind of in the center of the group. Since you know the way, you guys can continue to lead.
Can I look closer at these humanoids with a perception?
Sure, yeah, make a perception check.
10.
Right. It's very difficult to tell in the dim light. You do have low light vision, right? Because you're an elf.
Yeah, no, I have dark vision.
Dark vision, rather.
Yeah.
But because they are all kind of lined up, and it's a large cavern, maybe 400 feet away, or like 200 meters away.
For our international friends.
Yeah. Well. Looking at Jared specifically.
I mean, 200 feet, 200 meters, not quite the same, but
whatever. That's 2.5. I haven't slept. That's my excuse. I haven't slept.
Two slept.
For an hour and a half. That doesn't really count.
More than me.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Sean's a trooper. So it's difficult to tell with the distance and.
Okay. Do you know Gurnet and what's your character's name again? Biff. Are those other deep gnomes?
Can I tell what they are?
You can make a perception check. Is there things up there?
No.
I can't really see anything. No.
Why would they be having some kind of? They're in a line. I can see. Yeah. Why would they be going into Blingdenstone like that?
Don't know. Well, we should go ask them, I guess.
Do they look threatening at all?
They don't look like drow. I mean, I've never seen drow do anything like this.
I just start walking over towards them.
Playing
Yeah.
music as you go.
Approach them.
The line is kind of marching this way, and you see like it looks like part of it kind of breaks off and stops. As you get within maybe like a couple hundred feet of it, are the rest of you going?
Yes, yeah, we'll follow. I'll have my bow slung.
You can see that these creatures are not walking sort of as standard humanoids. They look like they're more waddling, like you might, like a penguin might. And as you approach, they kind of have hunched figures and a purplish skin, and they're clearly, there's about 20 of these creatures. You know these as Quotoa. In fact, all of you at this point have journeyed in the Underdark long enough to recognize these as Quotoa.
Ah, the fishmen.
Mad fish people. Yeah.
Yes.
This is most
Well, but they're really good drinking partners.
some kind of
Yes.
Yes.
army.
Yes.
I was unaware.
If you don't want to remember any.
And
Smells
at this point,
so fishy.
like
this
6 of them
fermented,
have broken off
oddly enough,
and are
fish.
now they're sort of just
Yes. Oh, they are mad.
sort of just like making noises as to your music and like kind of swaying really awkwardly.
Do you often get visitors
This nature? No.
fish folk?
No. This is very odd. I've
Fishy.
never seen this.
It's
Father,
fishy.
has this been happening lately?
He says, no, these would be enemies. Why do unless our army, it's not much of an army, come to a particularly, this is not how they act. It's strange indeed.
How many of them are there?
It looks like about 20, although there's 6 that have kind of broken off.
For the concert.
And are just sort of standing there. And do you keep approaching them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We should let the flag bearer.
And now they've kind of started to
That's how they do it in
sway
the army.
together with to your tunes. Maybe we could just go around it.
Do they speak a language that we can talk to them with? Can we communicate? Or are they like
Yeah,
Like-
it's under common. Yes,
they do?
yeah, under common. Yes.
What are you doing here, little ones?
An invitation to do a grand ball.
The
Uh,
grand
it-
ball?
Yes.
And ball.
Yes.
I was not invited to
that
this.
why
I know,
you're
it's a
here?
party.
The invitation right here.
And he reaches into a pouch and pulls out absolutely nothing and hands it to you.
I'll receive it happily, and hand the absolutely nothing, and thank him for it. Thank you.
No, it's
I
mine.
appreciate
It's
the
mine.
gift.
No, I don't want to go to the ball. It's my ball.
This is all undercommon.
Yes. I
Are they
don't-
doing a
Greg.
mime?
Are
Guys, we should go to them. We should
Is
go to
it
the ball.
like a magic,
To the
like
what?
a
We
should
curse
go to
on
the
them,
ball.
or
We
is
should
it
go to the
like?
You can give me an Arcana
ball. There's a ball.
intelligence.
Like a
or
party?
check.
Like an object that one plays with as a
I'm
child.
guessing it would be like a big party. It'd be like a ball.
Yes, we should absolutely go to that.
Yes.
Yes.
The
I said,
underball.
good drinking
How do you
party.
know?
Underball.
The underball.
long of a
We
line-
didn't choose the name. The underball.
The underball.
How long of a
Thunderball.
line
Oh, the underball.
is it?
Underball. The underball.
How long of a line is it of the
I have two
Kuoto?
of them.
Now that the 6 have broken off, there's still a 14 that are kind of waddling their way.
Okay.
And you can see it actually looks like the entrance to Blingdenstone is like within sight, so they're quite close.
Okay.
So sorry, you were going to.
15.
15.
To see what's going on with them.
It's difficult to ascertain because they are batshit crazy.
Yeah.
And so it could be a magical curse, or they could just be Quotoa. You don't know, and you'll have to find out in the next part of the Old Frazzle Dazzle adventure.
Hello and welcome back.
So we have some exciting new stuff for you. I feel like I've been saying that every time.
Because it's all so exciting.
It's just so great. But actually this time we have some really incredible stuff. So
Hey,
you're gonna
all
be
the other
impressed.
stuff's incredible too.
The other stuff was really good. This stuff is really, really
And also,
good.
as someone says, helping kids is great. You know, even if you're eating hot wings or in a nice bath, whatever.
Yeah. So you
Help
guys
the
saw
children.
the trouble that we've been through trying to raise money for Seattle Children's Hospital. And we thank you guys so much for all of the funds that you've already put towards it. We are this close to 70K, and at 70K, some new Sword Coast Adventures content unlocks.
Yeah, and that 70K is going to the Children's Miracle Network through Extra Life, so it's donating to a whole bunch of different children's hospitals. We just happen to be playing for Seattle Children's Hospital.
That's true. That's very true. So we are going to do a couple things here. One, we want to talk to Elyssa, who you guys have seen quite a bit of throughout this broadcast. Come on down,
over
Elyssa.
here.
Hello.
Hello. Love your
Welcome.
outfit.
Thank
They're
you.
cute.
Yes.
Good skirt.
How does it feel to be the interviewee this time?
It's kind of odd.
Yeah?
It's odd being on this side.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what to make of it yet.
So how's the game been going?
It's going really well. We have some very interesting characters, and I think like it could really go anywhere at this point. Definitely. Right now we're being led by Kuatoa to a ball.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Ball
yeah.
that sounds like non-threatening,
Not-
fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Totally
we're
gonna
just-
be easy.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Completely fine. Nothing's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, it should be okay. So you've been doing a ton of behind-the-scenes work.
Yeah.
How long have you been awake for at this point?
Well, okay. So I slept. I think around. I did not sleep 4 hours. I think it was around maybe 2.5, 3.
So you're well rested.
I tried sleeping a bit, but it didn't work out as well. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't know. Since then, I think, gosh, I got up at 7 o'clock yesterday, 6:37.
Oh my gosh.
So, 2 hours in that amount of time.
So what time do you next expect to be able to go to sleep?
I don't think I'm going to take a break until we stop.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Wow.
I should be in a more delirious state than I was last night, so that would be great.
And on top of all of that, the Hot Wing Challenge.
Hot Wing Challenge. that
So if you raise or if you hit your goal of $1,000, you're going to be a part of the Hot Wing Challenge at 8 a.m. Is
Yes,
that correct?
yeah.
Okay, we checked. You are currently at $641. So if people want to see her eat hot wings on 3 hours of sleep over the last 48 hours at 8 a.m. tomorrow, donate to her page. She only needs,
donate.
what is that, $359 left? So if a few of you donate, you can see her eat hot wings 8 a.m. I know personally, whoop, hit my mic, it is horrible.
Yeah, you
Sorry
guys
in
did a great
advance.
video. Yeah, that was definitely an inspiration for us.
Oh dear, well, I'm sorry. But that sounds like a whole lot of fun. Do you tell us a little bit about your character? We don't know too much about your character.
Yeah, so I am a deep gnome who believes that she is a dwarf.
Okay.
She was raised in a dwarf society, and the way that I get to know people is by licking them. And I'm not entirely sure, right? Please, for your own safety, for your own good, please step away from me. But yeah, so I'm excited to see where this character goes. I've never played a crazy character before, so.
So does your character just lick anything? Like, should people be concerned about traps or poisons or
Pretty
anything, or
much.
just
It's
creatures?
I guess so. It was a donation, and I guess it's people and objects. So
Oh, dear.
We'll see where it goes, but apparently I have a pretty keen sense for seeing traps and stuff, so I'm not too worried about
Tongue sense. Good.
yeah, tongue sense. That's a new thing.
The things you learn here.
All right, Elyssa, we'll let you go back and get ready. We're going to talk about a couple of things around here.
Do you want to talk about the new thing we have?
Oh, we have 2 new things.
2 new things.
One of which is for folks who have never played Dice Masters before, and that is the Dice Masters Battle for Faerun set. This thing is pretty awesome. I think it clocks in at just $20.
Oh, wow.
For a donation of $20, you get the starter set, which is pretty awesome, and all
That's
you
some
need to
cool
play,
looking
I think,
dice.
with 2 players. Yeah, this is planning to play with 2 players. Now, I know what some of you at home are thinking. You're thinking, "Pah, I already have that. That's not useful to me. I don't want this set." Well, we have something for you as well. That, of course, is the gravity feed box
Oh
of
my
booster
goodness.
packs.
What?
This is
What?
a ridiculous number of random booster packs. For those of you who want this, I know that you really want this, because this is an awesome prize. How much is this giant gravity feed box full of booster packs, you ask? $100. That's it. $100.
You'd spend a whole lot more than that. Like, be
for
buying
this
all these
Gravity
packs.
Feed booster pack. And remember, anybody who donates $100 gets the Sword Coast Legends game as well.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty good deal.
And you go to bit.ly/DND Extra Life to find the main Dungeons & Dragons Extra Life page that will let you donate. Just put in the message what you are donating for. And we have someone else that we're going to interview. So many interviews. Amazing. David, come on over here.
Come on down.
Hello, guys.
Hello, how's it going?
It's going great. This is a lot of fun.
Awesome. So we were looking up your page. I saw one of the things that a donor gave you is kind of interesting. I was wondering if you could talk about it. Apparently, your character and Alyssa's character's faces were switched at birth. Is that correct?
Well, not quite our faces. It's
Okay.
Just, I see the misinterpretation because it turns out Alyssa's character was named Elyssa's face. So there's the confusion there. We, as entire creatures, were switched at birth.
Oh.
So
that's easier and less gory.
Yes, a little
Yeah.
less creepy.
Yeah.
It turns out we were switched at birth. I was a Durgar, so a deep dwarf that was raised as a deep gnome, and she had the opposite situation going on.
And apparently these are
What?
secrets.
Apparently these are a bunch of spoilers that we weren't supposed to just reveal.
I was not aware.
So enjoy that, chat.
I thought it was for our characters to come upon. My
Anyway,
mistake.
nothing has happened.
So somebody might have
ignore
some
what you've
monsters
heard.
targeting them because it
Anyway.
seems like the DM is pissed.
It sounds like there are some really fantastic donations that have worked their way into the characters and into the plot, and I'm excited to see where that gets put in and how it works into the story. That's really cool. So tell us a little bit more about your character.
So my character, he is a dwarf wizard, which is already weird enough, and then we have
awesome.
a situation that nobody actually knows about.
Of course.
That I didn't talk about.
Yeah, there's no situation.
That sounds really mysterious. We should talk about that.
No.
Oh, right.
But at the same time, I also have. There are some secrets that now I should keep under wraps until they might show up in the story.
We've gotten
But-
you into enough trouble
but
already.
I can reveal that my character is more of a battle mage than a normal wizard. So if maybe in our first combat encounter, I'll be able to bring out my warhammer and rush into battle instead of hiding back on the sidelines like most wizards might do.
Excellent.
So I'm pretty excited.
And we hear that you guys are on your way to a ball right now?
That's
Is
what
that
it
correct?
sounds like. We're going to be led in by some fishmen into a ball in Blingdenstone.
Oh.
And hopefully we can unravel the mystery of what's been happening to my people.
All the best balls have fishmen that lead you in. It's like,
yeah, of course.
It's the hot thing now.
It's like a red carpet,
Yeah.
but you ride in on the fishmen
Yeah.
or behind them, right in their coattails.
Awesome. So what do you think is going to be waiting for you there? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, there's probably going to be an undermaw, and I'm not exactly sure what that like. I'm envisioning in my head it's essentially like a sarlacc pit.
Oh, good.
And
that sounds lovely.
I'm hoping something gets thrown into there
Okay.
because I think that would be exciting.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming
Thank you,
over. I'll
guys.
let you get back to prepping.
Alrighty.
All right.
Wow. Secrets and adventure and balls.
A whole bundle of stuff that's going to be coming up next. We do want to mention a couple more things before we let you get back to the D's and the D's and the
And the N's and the D's.
and the N's and the D's.
The D's and the D's.
Yeah.
The Dungeons and the Dragons.
Oh, is that what that? Oh. Okay. This whole thing makes a lot more sense now.
We just see those written everywhere. Speaking
okay.
of some of the cool things it's written on, Dungeon Master screen, we still have some of these available. These are $20, right?
So you guys can't see the setup here. Well, I think there's probably been some photos that have been going around in the background. But there's a room back there that is full of all this awesome swag. And there is a dedicated person who is there to hand us the new cool thing that will be announced every hour.
And to guard all the stuff from us,
There's a
because
ton of
we have a
stuff.
car outside, we're ready to fill it.
And it's amazing watching all this swag move from the top of the table to the bottom of the table, as you guys calling dibs on things. The top of the table is getting more scarce, so I
Yeah.
would recommend you start grabbing the things that you like.
Yeah, this stuff is going really quick.
And again, any donation of $100, in addition to whatever you pledge for, you also get Sword Coast Legends. And if you donate at the $200 level, you get the deluxe edition that comes with music and art books and all sorts of things.
All kinds of cool things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just take a look at the list that's down below on the main Dungeons & Dragons Extra Life page. Again, that's at bit.ly/DND Extra Life. That's D-N-D, not D-and-D. D&D, like the kids say.
Is that?
D&D.
Is
No,
that-
I don't. Anyway, D&D Extra Life. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see links to all the different awesome products that we still have available and the amount that those are going for. When you donate, make sure you put in the message what you want. Otherwise, we do not know and we will not give it to you.
Correct.
I'm sorry.
As you guys saw, we did the hot wing challenge earlier. You guys got to see the video from that. We really appreciated your comments on that one.
Oh dear.
There was a follow-up video that was filmed last night of Tara in an ice bath. You guys are welcome to see that at some point, too.
Speaking of horrible things that people will do for the kids, as I mentioned before, Elyssa and Greg have a challenge going on, the Hot Wing Challenge. If they reach their goals, then at 8 a.m. tomorrow, they will do a Hot Wing Challenge. Alyssa's goal is 1,000, so go to her individual page for that. She's getting pretty close there, just a few $100s left. And Chris Dupree, if he reaches his goal, by the time he comes in for his campaign tonight, he will shave his head, which is pretty awesome. And
All right, we'll give you guys some more updates at the top of the hour, but for now, it's back to D&D.
whee!
Enjoy.
All right, and welcome back to the second part of our 4-part adventure, The Old Frazzle Dazzle. We're going to be picking up as the characters make their way into Blingdenstone and try to solve why there's a whole bunch of Quotoa standing outside of the Deep Gnome settlement. Just as a reminder, I do have lots of thresholds, donation thresholds available for people. Those are at bit.ly/BillslandXL. And that includes the ways to punish the players, as well as things to, you can get a copy of the adventure for just $20. And pretty much mostly just things to do horrible things to the players. So you guys will be fine. You'll be fine. You got lots of like rewards and stuff, right? Yeah, okay. The Quotoa have handed you this invitation to the underball, but are quite upset that you seem to have taken it, and so they're kind of getting a little agitated.
Oh, I took it from them. Yeah, I did. Oh, did I returned it to them? I'm sorry, I thought it was a gift.
We have our own.
Yes, yes.
Oh, VIP.
I don't have one. I don't have
Oh,
one.
wait, I have an extra one. There you go.
So generous.
No worries.
I'd
They're
like to
with the
remind
band.
you that you have not yet
The band being
ascertained
me.
whether these are trustworthy.
Oh no.
These are fakes. Get out.
I kind of scurry over to one, and I kind of sniff it a little bit.
It smells like rotten fish.
I kind of waft a little bit, and then I lean forward and I just kind of lick.
Careful there, Larry. These creatures are smelly.
And salty. Salty.
Salty, you say.
They, in fact, have sort of a sticky layer kind of covering their skin, this viscous goo. And your tongue gets stuck.
Oh God.
Oh, it's like I double dare you to lick the other Quotoa.
I want to think about this, but it's
And
gonna make me come out
it's
really
kind
happy.
of pulling away from you. You can make a strength check.
Little known fact, the tongue is the strongest muscle in the body, so you should be fine.
I got 18.
You succeed, but take 3 points of damage as it removes a layer of skin.
I don't know if you'll be licking anything going forward.
We can't trust him. We can't trust him. We can't trust him. Yeah. Tongue hurts. We can't trust him.
The music has stopped, so they kind of seem to be losing interest in you and wandering back into their line.
We'll meet you guys inside. Yeah.
And they make their way toward the entrance to Blingdenstone. Did you guys want to kind of follow behind them? Did you want to talk to Gurnik, who's just kind of like...
Do you think this has anything to do with Merc Deep's bar?
I don't know what the is happening.
Whatever the appropriate deep gnome swear would be. Yes.
Normally we just kill Kotoa. If they go into the main entrance, they're going to get killed in the maze. Anybody who doesn't know the way is likely to get speared by traps and guards. So.
Would that include us?
Oh no, well, make sure that doesn't happen for you.
I didn't hear the end of what he said.
Yeah. Well, we have some, at least honorary deep
We
gnome.
know it like the back of our hand. It's not an issue.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Should we try to hurry up past these creatures?
Larry, that was hella gross.
We've got to go around them. They're not nice. They're mean. They're really
I think
mean.
I need some toast. Maybe some ginger ale
For the salt?
for that epic fail.
It looked tasty though.
Onward.
Yeah, let's move forward before we.
They are moving fast. We can just sort of move around. Yes. And so as you guys, if you guys hurry, you can kind of like skirt around the Koto, which are just shambling forward. As you make your way into Blingdenstone, there's sort of this meandering set of tunnels, and eventually it begins to narrow into more carved. Somebody has asked the price for the trimmer donations. It is $10 per D8.
I want to shake things up a bit. Sorry.
Nice.
So yes, $10 per D8. I don't want you to kill the party, so don't donate $200, please.
So is
You
it
should totally donate to.
just to clarify?
Think
Craig,
of all the children.
Is
I
it,
think he's
is
doing
it
that for
just
our
even
benefit.
to say this is for a tremor donation? Here's $20, or is there an entrance fee
No,
to the tremor donation then
it's
per
every
D8?
$10 is D8.
Got it.
Big donating.
Perfect. No.
All right.
Should we move past these Kuator, or should we let them encounter whatever they're going to encounter on the way in? What do you think, Biff?
I think we should run ahead of them and leave them behind. Yes.
They're not moving very quickly. On the other hand, what I said earlier about sending the flag bearer in front of the army.
Yes. But all right, I think Biff thinks we should get ahead. So I agree.
But we should go around.
Yes.
They're not
Yes.
like
All right.
really far around.
Lead the way.
So they don't mind you, assuming you don't start playing music again.
Hold on.
just
for
hold
now.
back.
I'm
I know
still
it's hard.
trying to hold back some vomit so, with the smell. So
It actually might smell better than the Kuatua do.
Yeah, we're not going to be downwind
Yeah.
of them anymore.
Exactly. So please let the bile flow.
And you get to the entrance ahead of the Kuotoa. The entrance is quite defensible. It's a set of corridors that have just been carved out of the stone, but there are murder holes, and as Gurnik will explain as you go through it, various traps that are kind of set around. But he immediately says, there should be guards all over here. Those windows, it's just deeply disturbing.
Perhaps they're at the ball. Maybe
Probably
they
at the
were
party.
invited to attend.
Yes, but Drow could come in at any point and kill us all. So,
Or Kuatua.
well, they seem to be invited to this thing, whatever it is. Proceed this way. It's fine. Go inside.
Okay, so we follow.
Yeah. As you get to the entrance of Blingdenstone, it's a vast hall, and you can see that there's sort of these cave domiciles that are embedded within the sides of the cave, where presumably people would live. Although there's sort of a haunting aspect as you get in, because despite this being obviously one of the center points in the city, a wide open plaza, it's virtually unoccupied. You see, there seem to be a few deep gnomes skirting about in some of the buildings, but nobody walking to and fro.
This place is really creepy.
But I still feel kind of happy.
Sleepy. I feel a bit sleepy.
Yes.
Oh, we should have brought some life for this party.
Yeah, perhaps we...
go back and get some barrels and...
Is there anything that's causing this kind of weird state for everyone, or
Are you asking the DM or Vernick?
or like can I look around?
Yeah, sure. Make a
See.
perception check.
Cool. 20, not nat.
Okay, so what you do notice is that the couple deep gnomes that are about are acting very bizarrely. There's one person you see that kind of down one of the corridors who just seems to be walking back and forth down the corridor. Another person, it looks like, is sweeping with a broom, but there's no broom in their hand. There's another one sitting on a step who's just staring off into space, and none of them seem to pay you any sort of mind.
I go up to the one who's sweeping.
What are you doing? What are you trying to sweep?
I'm just clean. It's very dirty in here. Move, please. You're in my pile.
But you don't have a tool. You don't have a broom. What's going on?
But no, it's right here.
What are you talking about? I don't see anything.
You're clearly, you're clearly crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
The broom right here. See,
I'm not crazy.
and the person actually starts like hitting you with this.
Ow!
Yeah, see, like I said, it's a real broom.
Okay, I'll leave you. Sorry.
Then I go
Hello.
up and I lick him a little bit.
May I sing you a ballad?
You go up to the same person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Whoa, don't hate the minstrel, hate the melody.
I'm a deep gnome. I don't like anything.
Anything. I hate all
Whatever,
culture.
All right. Hey, we broke $70,000. Thank you all so much. That's so great. We're making great progress. We still have 20 hours to go, so that's going to be, I think we can probably get 80,000 in that time. So let's just keep up the awesome donations, and thank you all so much.
And that unlocks the Urban Bounty Hunter, right?
Yeah, so as soon as I get back to the computer in the next break, I will make that available to everybody.
Awesome.
All right. Yes, the gnomes is very standoffish and clearly wants nothing to do with your
Fine.
melody.
It's fine, whatever. Whatever.
Gurnick says, I think that we could try to track down Angus. He might know more.
Yes, he's seen them all.
There's also
True.
Is that the beefy guy?
What? No.
You described him as like really meaty, right?
He's not beefy at all.
He's very meaty.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he did have a
Yeah,
very,
Larry said he's really meaty.
Yeah. Angus
Yeah.
is a meaty
Right?
guy.
No,
Carrie?
no.
Carrie? Yeah?
Yeah, he's
That's
probably
not
meaty.
what I
I
said.
mean,
Yeah.
That's not what I said at all.
Yeah.
He had a strange haircut. It was like this blonde thing that sort of just swooped back on his head. I don't know quite how to describe it. I've never seen a human with that sort of thing before.
Is it like that?
Is it like this?
Is it like that?
My beautiful
No.
hair?
Is it as if someone scared a flock of seagulls?
Yes, actually, it's slightly like that. I don't know
Yeah.
what seagulls are, but I assume they're some sort of bird.
Well, they're from the surface. I don't know
okay.
sure if you
So we
understand.
have-
But like, yeah,
we
a
have
bunch
to
of
make
flying
those,
bats,
yes.
perhaps.
Well, sure.
Yes.
White
Sure.
bats.
White bats.
So
Albino bats.
We could go speak to Angus or the tavern, of course. The Foaming Mug would be a good place to investigate.
would be where
Find
we
out
could get
what's
the
been
refreshments
happening in the
for.
day.
I
That
love
we need
taverns.
for the underball.
Let's go to the tavern. We're going to the tavern. Let's go to the tavern.
Nothing was. It was not like this when I left. It's clearly evolved.
It's gotten worse.
there was one other fellow who showed up right before I left. A very strange fellow, a large, green. He would I describe as beefy. Yes, beefy.
But his name isn't Angus.
No, but not.
Well, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, that was a pun the whole time.
Strange red markings on his skin, and what was his name? I think he called himself Drax. Drax, yes.
Drax.
Yes.
Drax.
Did he destroy things?
Wait, so
Does he destroy things?
Well, I saw him, but perhaps.
Ah.
Thank you.
so prior to all everything that's been happening, with Angus going and seeing the underball and whatnot, there was also this Drax fellow who you declined to mention earlier.
Well, it's irrelevant.
I see. A large,
Beefy.
beefy,
Yes.
green person with red markings, or red with green.
But he was quite. He seemed harmless enough. He showed up out of nowhere. I don't know what sort of creature he was, and I explained that there were strange things happening in this town, and he was going to go and find himself. He was complaining about being here. I didn't know where he was. Strange indeed.
Do you think he might be at this tavern?
I don't know. He might be at the tavern.
We should probably go to the tavern.
He was heading out. He was heading out to some of the residential caves, I think, to try to find a place to set up until he could figure out how to get to his home, wherever that was.
I see. It must be far away in a galaxy. Far away.
No, there was no faraway galaxies, but I do recall something about that. Stars and such. Yeah. Anyway, what would you like to go investigate? Because you're the adventurers here, and I was driven out of town last time I was here.
We should find Drax or
He might be at the
Angus.
tavern.
Angus.
Yeah, well, Drax might be at the tavern, and I could use a drink, frankly. So we should go there.
Okay.
Tavern then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's a good homecoming.
Excellent choice,
To
my
visit the
friends.
tavern often.
All right.
Let's go.
So you're gonna meander your way through some of the caves. Are you guys just kind of moving in the open? There doesn't seem to be any really.
Yeah, I don't know why we would.
activity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't feel threatened.
Yeah.
There's no one around.
Go ahead and somebody roll me a percentile. Who's gonna be first?
50.
You actually have to roll
6.
I rolled it in my brain, though.
The second
so
die is
tired.
imaginary. Just 20 more hours. All right, as you make your way through the corridor, up ahead, you can see that there appears to be, it looks like almost a half dozen deep gnomes, and sort of marching along next to, just a couple deep gnomes, but marching along next to them is a large earthen creature. You can hear the grinding of its joints. And it's actually, as you see this creature marching along with these deep gnomes, there's one other gnome who seems to be kind of next to the earthen creature, that you begin to feel the earth shake under your feet, and you need to make a saving throw.
It's terrible.
Dexterity again?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, I get
15 for
advantage
me.
on this.
I have a 9.
Uh-oh.
What do you, though?
Well, if I can see the tremors, do I get advantage on it?
How do you
Because
see the
I
tremors?
get everything
This
starts
isn't
shaking.
tremors. It's not like a creature that's going to launch
Everything
out
starts
of the
shaking.
dirt
Could be like
yet.
tremors. Anyway, have you seen that movie? Okay.
All right. Sorry.
14.
9.
18.
9.
7.
All right. The three of you are thrown to the ground, and as you do, like, some of the earth comes kind of tumbling down. You guys are able to dive out of the way, but you can actually see, you're not, now that like it occurs to you that there's been these tremors, like there is a lot of dust. Like the person who's sweeping it up there was quite a bit of dirt on the ground, rocks about, and so some of the rocks actually come down, cascading on those of you who failed to dive out of the way, dealing 6 points of bludgeoning damage. You can thank the viewers for that one.
Thanks, viewers.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
However, the other creatures
I can
marching
map.
around, the elemental and the 3 gnomes also have to try to dive out of the way. And the gnomes all kind of stumble to the ground and get kind of beaten as well. And yet, like as soon as they you're like, like this, and then they just sort of like stand back up and resume walking in this kind of this robotic or zombie-like fashion.
What's wrong with them, guys? What's
How far out are we
What's
from
wrong with
here?
everyone here? This place is.
Well, everyone's fine.
Well, it's an earth elemental.
Everyone's fine.
And they are marching directly toward you. There are some branches off the corridor, but it looks as though they have seen you.
Well, with your knowledge of elementals, do you
We
think?
don't want to fight it.
No.
We don't want it to see us.
Does it look threatening?
I mean, they're always threatening.
They're deep gnomes, though. They're my people. They're my friends.
Well, you control these earth elementals, do you not?
I'm sure we could reason with them. They were quite aggressive as we trying to get our stuff, but you could put. I'm sure they're not going to tangle with you. You look quite well armed.
Oh, these are the guards that were collecting.
Some of them, yes, they've had these
yes.
elementals with them. Normally, elementals serve us, and
Perhaps we could get information from them about where Merc and his lot are.
perhaps we could try to talk to them and see what we can find
Is
out.
it impossible to defeat this creature?
Well, the elemental itself will probably not speak to us, but it's
No,
not-
the
it's
ones
not
that are controlling
impossible the summoning of them can involve chaining people to rocks and sacrifices and things like that. It's very complicated and scary, and it's probably something.
Is it any scarier than the earth shaking and people licking people and fish folk?
It's not as weird as that. But it can punch you a lot harder.
I guess that's true. Yes. Well, can you please try to talk to your country folk and?
Hail, friends.
They kind of the lead one who is dressed in what looks like priestly robes just sort of stares at you blankly and says,
Do you have an invitation to the ball?
Yeah, I'm playing. They're with me.
Yeah.
I'm entertaining the ball.
But I need to see the invitation.
It's right
Oh,
here.
yeah, we
cast-
have them right here.
I cast minor illusion.
Same thing.
Samesies.
Double same.
Two invitations appear in your hand simultaneously as you both cast minor illusion.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a deception check. Whoever has the higher one can make it with advantage.
That'll probably be. I have -1. Yeah, I got
so, I got 14.
All right.
So.
Girl, all right. You're playing at the underball then tonight.
What race are you again, kid?
Half orc.
When you're ready, you should go to the main hall. There's a waiting chamber for all the guests and performers.
Great, thank you for the information.
Yes.
I appreciate it. You are very kind, sir. Would you like for me to sing you a melody?
No.
Oh, another trimmer. Make a saving throw.
Oh, good.
16.
Made it.
11.
6.
17.
All right. More rocks come cascading down Alyssa's face.
Oh no, Larry!
Alyssa's face is face.
Alyssa's face is damaged.
All right.
You got scars on your tongue.
Just out of curiosity,
I tried
does
licking
anybody
rocks
have
as they
healing
fall.
spells?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because you take 13 damage.
Oh.
Oh, man.
However, this time you notice that the earth elemental actually, it looks like they were expecting it, you might say. The earth elemental actually moves over the gnomes and kind of shields them from a lot of the rocks that are cascading down.
Hey there,
get
bro.
Yeah, we should procure.
Why didn't you
Earth
do that
elemental.
for us?
It is not always
You always say
process.
that
It
you're
could go
in
vastly
the
wrong,
hall.
in fact.
You shouldn't be walking about. In fact, you have many things on you. You shouldn't be surrendering those over to the Digger Mattocks for the sacrifice tonight.
Yes, we were told we were going to give them at the ball.
At the ball.
Yes, that was as part of the ceremony.
That's not what
It's
I
part of the show.
We're all going to throw it into the
You were
underworld.
leading that one,
It's
so
all
go ahead
been
and
prearranged.
make a deception check with advantage.
Oh, okay. I'm going to need
The
it.
rest of the party was going to help.
That is a 10.
Okay. No, that won't do it all.
I'm going to critical success that, actually.
All right.
That is a 20.
Bam.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't actually have any failures. I do have re-rolls, and people could purchase me some automatic failures for you guys if they want.
More successes.
There's 2 left over from my game. Like, they told me just to leave the sticky notes.
Oh, okay,
and
that's
it'll
what
be
those were. I
done.
didn't know if you had used them or not.
No,
All right.
there's definitely 2 still
Duly
there.
noted.
You also have the one from me.
I do know that.
So yes, I believe we were told by the
yes.
handler that we would throw all of our stuff into the underball.
Yeah, it's prearranged.
Yes,
it's part of the show.
Some pyrotechnics.
Please don't tell anyone. It's very secret. It's supposed to be a surprise. Thank you.
We'll say your name.
We're gonna go to
Okay,
the chamber and go get ready for
All
the
right,
show. So
you
thank
talk
you.
a lot. We're gonna
Really
move
appreciate
on.
it.
Yes. And they've at this point started moving along.
Okay.
And you are left to continue to the tavern. Is that where you wanted to go?
Yes.
To the foaming mug? All right. When you arrive at the foaming mug, a somber environment welcomes you. The
Saw anything
inn
new.
is almost completely silent despite its 10 or so patrons. There's the benevolent sit around tables staring blankly at them. One of the patrons is clearly dead because there is a mind flayer sipping on him. It's just like...
No one seems to care about this?
None of the patrons seem to notice. The proprietor of the inn is standing behind a stone bar and waves at you cheerily and says, "Welcome, welcome, come on in."
I'll walk over to the bar.
Can I offer you
Not
a pint of the Dark Lake Stout?
Yes, round for the house.
I feel like there might be something.
I don't want one. I don't want one.
I don't want what I don't want what he's having.
But
But I have to lick it.
I'm gonna ask the bartender if I can, or the owner of the bar, if I can start just get on stage and, or at least in the middle, and start playing for everyone.
yes, certainly, if that's what you want.
Great. Yeah, absolutely. Great. Thank you. Thank you.
Is no one concerned about the mind flayer?
Yes, that is alarming.
Should I lick it?
Should I shoot it?
I can lick it.
Those are evil.
The Mind Flayer appears to have paid you guys no notice. When you just say it's evil, you see his his kind of like almost his eyes are almost pitch black, except you can see the slight movement as he eyes you, and his tentacles sort of peel off and pulls up a napkin.
I'll have you know, I am not smart.
Goes and sits down next to one of the other gnomes. You can see that the one gnome that he was feeding on just has basically a cavity in its skull and is clearly hollow within.
Dude, that's hella gross.
I kind of pull out an arrow and I'm. What do you guys think?
I can lick it.
I sort of assumed that this was normal down here. From everything I've seen so far.
No violence. This is a peaceful place.
He's eating a brain.
No.
That's violent. Or did you procure this mind flayer with this feast he's having?
That's just part of the offerings.
Offerings for what?
It's on the menu.
There's gnomons on the menu now?
Yes, come here, look at this.
You
It's
kill
right
people?
it's right below the Dark Lake.
You kill gnomes?
What? No.
Oh, just when you're already dead.
They'll wake up.
Is it literally on the menu?
It is. Actually, no. When you basically see this. It's kind of not parchment. It's sort of stretched leather that has various things scrawled on it. You see featured on top the Dark Lake Stout, and below an assortment of other things. And he points it to a blank spot. It's right here, right here. Yes.
I shoot the mind flayer.
Yeah. All right.
None of this is right.
As he releases his arrow, I cast Dancing Lights.
All right, you're gonna roll for initiative.
It's a show.
You can roll for initiative because the mind flayer is aware that you guys might
do so. Yes.
Actually, so.
Let's get this party started.
As it were.
I neglected to bring any scratch paper. Just put that there.
Roll.
All right, Alwyn.
21.
Well, at least it's for initiative.
There is Escalax.
22.
Ooh.
Oh.
You keep beating me.
That's that.
I say.
Rocking it on the rolls.
Alyssa's face.
8.
Next, can do the same. Biff.
13.
You guys did pretty good compared to the mind flayer. Jasmine.
Critical fail.
All right. Actually, we'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and let you get off your shot because the rest of the party didn't necessarily know that you were going to do that. You can do a surprise round.
That is a very high to hit. A 27.
You hit.
And the first hit is 6 points. And I'll shoot again for a 20.
Yep.
Damn.
For 6 points.
All right. 12
So-
points of damage. All right. Then it's Escalax.
All right. I still want that drink, and I will support my companion by running, jumping up onto a table, and doing your standard quarterstaff, kick, monk move.
Okay, cool.
Like you do.
Like you do.
Yeah.
The tables are quite sturdy. They're just big, basically stone blocks.
Quarterstaff hits are 17 and 13.
The attacks were 17 and 13?
Yeah.
The 17 hits.
Okay. And that is so 9 points of bludgeoning from the quarterstaff, and then 2 kicks. So 25 and 8 for a total of 4 points of unarmed damage.
Okay. All right. It kind of recoils from the moves, and it hasn't yet wrapped its tentacles around the gnome, and so you hear in your head. And Biff.
I'm gonna run up to it and just smack it with my warhammer.
All right.
And I miss completely.
All right. It's still kind of trying to recoil from the monk that's on the table.
No, I missed.
Okay. And so it's kind of moving, and it kind of moves in this like sinewy way that just kind of creeps you out. It's got long flowing robes, the armor underneath. Clearly a creature that doesn't belong here. And after that is Alyssa's face.
I'm going to rage real hard, and I'm going to go up and smack him.
All right. And what do you do as you swing your weapon?
I start barking very loudly at him, I start frothing at the mouth and growling, and it's pretty crazy.
You should really
How's
give us
that
a.
sound?
You should really, how's that sound exactly?
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, I was confused when we walked in.
I mean, we'll get the drink.
We will get the drink.
Yes.
Bow wow! Bow wow!
And so we'll go for a
What
bark.
is going on?
I'm a gnome.
We got flock of seagulls, bow wow wow. Okay. Oingo Boingo is next.
And your attack is?
18.
You hit.
Sweet. And actually, it wasn't an 18. It was higher than that. And I have a 9.
9. Okay.
And I'm going to hit him again.
Okay.
And I did not hit him.
Okay.
But I still growled at him
All right.
and bow out a little bit.
The creature now being sort of accosted on all sides, with the exception of the performer who.
Hey, dancing lights. I imagine he doesn't feel great about the dancing lights.
Within your heads, except yours, it says, "Submit to me." And 3 of you are going to be subject to a mind blast. The only one who is not is Escalax. So I need intelligence saving throws from Biff, Alwyn, and Alyssa's face.
Of course.
This is gonna be
Oh man.
10.
Oh, I wish I had some automatic fails for you guys.
10.
10. Oh, I don't need
10.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Ha.
Oh, 10's across the board.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. That means something, right? That's like we win something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
slots.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Snake Eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man, we're gonna die.
Uh-oh. Am I dead? I might be dead.
You guys didn't have to fight the Mind Flayer.
Why do we do this?
But we're fighting the mind flayer now.
17. 22 points of psychic damage, and
Oh
you
my-
are stunned for 1 minute.
Oh man.
You can
Oh,
repeat
no.
the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Yes. I can taste them.
Oh, no. Well, guys, it's over. Nice session.
Jasmine, you aren't hearing any of this, but your companion is all suddenly going,
Hey, Larry.
Hi.
Do you need some help, buddy?
I don't know.
you can't even talk.
Okay.
You're like basically
Okay.
reeling from this mind blast.
I'm growling though. While I'm
All right, so then I go over to Larry and I cast Cure Wounds.
Yes.
So equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Thank you. Is this an 8? No. Is this an 8? Yes. No. Is this an 8?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, natural.
Uh,
That might come
So
in handy
it's-
now.
plus 3?
That's my next round.
Thank you, donors.
11.
11?
11 points.
Yay!
Nice.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Okay, so some healing energy. You are still stunned though.
Okay.
You also, you two have observed that a couple of the gnomes that were sort of staring blankly down at the table, their heads just sort of like that, and they slowly begin to fall over because they were caught in the mind blast.
Oh dear.
After Jasmine, we're back to Escalax.
Hey, how is the bartender and my drink? Did those get caught? Are
Yeah,
they
he's,
okay?
it seems he is like, he's a little looking a little distressed at this situation. He's frowning, but he's still pouring you the dark
Okay,
light
good.
stout.
We'll fix this. It's fine. This is thanks to my donor. I'm going to go for another 4 attacks. First one is a critical success.
Nice.
Is that a 1 or a 6? It's a 1. Okay, so that is 8 points of damage from the first one. Second one is a critical success for 13 points of damage.
All right, you crack him in the right in the mouth,
Right
just,
in
like
the
his
mouth.
tentacles sort of go like that.
Is he still up? 'Cause
And
I
that
still
was
got-
how many points of damage?
So the first one was 8, the second one was 13.
Still up.
Still got 2 kicks. Okay, third critical success incoming.
Thank
Blowing
you,
it
donors.
all early.
Yeah.
This isn't
So that's
good.
12
We need-
points of damage. From
12.
12 points of damage from a kick. Yeah, I hope not. One more critical success incoming. 7,
How
10
does
points of
Dumble the
damage from a
Daily go?
fourth crit.
Don't blow the daily.
And it collapses.
Okay,
Yay!
so yeah, I'll like trap its head between my feet and like twist and flip it over onto the ground.
Yeah, and you're. And oh, sorry, chat. And it just collapses to the ground.
Thank you,
Whoa,
TJ
dude.
Roche, for those.
The tentacles like do a little of this around the face.
Yeah.
I am unstunned at this point.
No. You guys are still stunned. So just in the interest of making things a little interesting, Alwyn,
Yes.
you're up next, so you can make a saving throw.
Okay. 10.
All right. Biff,
25.
5. Okay, you're good.
Yay.
Alyssa's face.
11.
7. Yeah, still stunned. Jasmine,
I thought I was unaffected.
you're unaffected. So did you want to do anything?
Oh. Can I cast Minor Illusion to get some bass in here?
Yeah. Sure, I'll allow it.
Cool.
Helpful.
Yeah, yeah. Who can beatbox? I can't. Sorry, this bard is not skilled in those.
We've got mics here too.
Back to Escalax. He brings you the drink.
Great, thank you. I will stand over the mind flayer and drink the drink and look around at my stunned friends and be like,
Boots and cats and boots and cats.
As you consume this frothy ale, it is delicious.
excellent.
However, you also need to make a intelligence saving throw.
Those are really good.
God, I wish I had a fail. Come on, guys. Chat. I've got some good stuff in here.
16.
Good.
Sorry.
So you have like, you sort of like your eyes sort of flicker for a second. The rest of you see, well, those of you who are unstunned, see for a moment as Escalax just starts to like stare off into space, and you have this flicker of like being in a large open chamber, desks lining the chamber. There are other gnomes sort of working not other gnomes, there are gnomes working fastidiously on what looks like, if you were to kind of look at it, it looks like there are these questions with answers below them and little like dots you can fill out. It's all on parchment. And they're all very intent. But then it goes away and you're gone. Back to reality.
Once I see him, like, kind of.
Interesting.
Oh, I saw him nodding off. So can I use Mage Hand to slap him?
Sure. The other two of you are unstunned at this point. You can
Wake up!
You can make a dexterity saving throw
Sorry,
if you want to avoid it.
it was like I was in school. It was terrifying. This is more potent than you might think. It's hallucinogenic. It's more of a party than you would.
Oh.
Those are spurious claims.
No.
This ale is completely legitimate.
I mean, it is legitimate. Yes, that is a word that.
Dark Lake,
May
right
I
to
lick
our
it?
bar.
May I lick it?
I mean,
Sounds like
there's
it's
not much
hella
left in this one,
legit
but you can order it all.
ale.
I'll go up to the mind flayer and kind of stomp on its face.
At this point, you hear a voice from outside. Is everything okay in there? I heard quite the ruckus. And you realize it's Gurnik, who was waiting outside while you guys went in.
We just killed the mind flayer.
We had a bit of a run-in.
Yeah. The illithid was eating one of your countrymen.
He wasn't
It's
very
brain.
tasty.
He really didn't give us a choice.
Wasn't tasty at all.
You didn't lick him, did you?
Well, I didn't want to.
I wouldn't.
That's different from whether you did or not.
He didn't look very tasty.
Can I loot the mind flayer?
Yeah, is there anything on
Is there anything
the illithid?
In the interest of time, no.
It's all for naught.
How actually? No, there might be something.
Da-na-na-na.
Donors, donate a magic item.
No. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Oh,
Why was there-
why did I
want him?
talk?
There is something on him.
18.
15.
17.
Horrible rolls. I don't have
All right.
DM rolls.
I wrote this.
So we're searching the mind
so
flare.
nobody got 23, right?
Nope.
Okay,
That is
just
correct.
checking.
23.
This is a legitimate saving throw from this book. So, all right. So as you're searching him, you all find invitations to the underball on him.
Shit.
There's the perfect number. There are 5, not 1 for a Gurnik though, and they have your names on them.
Can we go?
What?
Can we
Fantastic.
go?
Seems that we can. We'll need more of this beer.
However,
I feel so honored.
I also need everybody to roll a d100 for me, percentile.
38.
38. All right. You, Escalax, have a new flaw for your character.
Okay.
You have intermittent hallucinations and fits of catatonia.
Sorry, I do? Or he does?
Sorry, that was Greg.
Okay.
Intermittent hallucinations. Okay, great.
I rolled 1. 0, 1.
0, 1. All right.
Whoa.
You don't ever want to let anybody know the truth about your actions or intentions, even if doing so would be beneficial to you. So you want to keep secret everything you're doing.
Okay.
19.
19. You have that same one. So now you have to lick surreptitiously.
Okay.
I got 29.
29. You also have intermittent hallucinations and fits of catatonia.
69.
Hey.
You have convinced yourself that things are true, even in the face of overwhelming evidence to the contrary.
Sure,
that
why not?
actually sounds-
Basically,
Yeah,
everyone
I think
at these
that's
tables.
not.
Right. Don't make a
but one
political joke.
but
Don't
you
make a
all have
political
the same consistent hallucination, which is that you have been invited to the underball, and I'm getting a phone call. We're just going to hang that up. And I think we are just ready for break. So with your invitations to the underball, we'll pick up next time in the next part of this adventure.
I start hallucinating cameras and lights being shown in my face.
I'm the star
carpet.
of this adventure.
What is this place?
Hey, I think we're on.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No?
I think it's over.
Oh, okay.
We can keep dancing though.
Hey, Alexander here.
Tara, how's it going?
And we're here to give you some more updates on how things have been going.
Whew, we've been dancing a lot back here. When they cut and go back to it, we just stay back here and dance until they come back to us and free us of the prison of the dance.
So
It's a great time.
It's been a long hour.
Yeah. We did sneak off for a little bit to go check out the prize room.
Which I will say is literally labeled the Tomb of Horrors.
It's pretty awesome.
Kristen is running it back there, and she's doing an awesome job. We snuck in, and we snuck out some stuff
Yeah.
that we're going to show you now. So Tara, let's say I'm a player at the table, and all of a sudden I get thirsty.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you do?
Oh, if only I had a ridiculously sweet metal D&D bottle.
That is really amazing.
This thing is super cool.
I kind of want one.
You can't tell, but it's actually metal. It's got one of them little loops at the top. Not actually full of water right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, they will not ship it full of water.
I guess it saves on shipping. That's
Yeah, I
weird.
don't
But this one goes for $30. If you donate $30, you get one of these in the mail, straight to you.
You know what? That's really cool and all, but when I play D&D, I like to drink something a little harder, a little foamier, maybe a nice beer, a nice mead or ale. I like to stick it in my very own stein, my yawning portal stein. It says, "Come for adventure, stay for the drinks."
That thing is pretty
I love
awesome.
it. I threatened to put it in my jacket and run outside, but my jacket is a little too small for it, so it didn't work very well. They stopped me before I got to the door. And that means one of you can have it instead. There's only one of them.
So literally one of you can have this.
Only one of them, and it is $100. And if you donate and get this for $100, you also get
Sword Coast Legends. It's a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah. But seriously, I want it. It's really awesome.
So.
So again, remember, go to bit.ly/D&D Extra Life. That's the main Extra Life page. And you need to donate to that. You need to donate to the team page to be eligible for the prizes. And you need to put in your message what you are donating for.
Sounds good.
We have an interview.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring Kit up here.
Come on down.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, it has been such a delight hearing the music throughout the campaign. So I was wondering if you could sing us a little song about how the campaign's been going so far.
Well, I can tell you that it's been really gross. Larry's been licking things. She's been getting stuck to other things.
Oh.
It's not going so great.
Oh, that's the saddest song.
It's hard to be sad with the ukulele, actually.
It is, yeah.
I've been
that's a
trying to
talent.
make some ominous music, but it just comes out happy and
So
jolly.
what is the most ominous chord for ukulele?
Like honestly, like
Oh, that's
you need a
terrifying.
little bit
I
of
know.
that, you need that dissonance.
Yeah,
there,
that's-
I know, like,
That's very
it's pretty
underdarky.
terrifying. It's
Yeah.
pretty, very underdarky, very underdarky. Yeah.
Awesome. So you're playing a bard. You're
I am.
playing music on the spot here.
I am.
Do you have a background in this? What inspired you to do that for your character?
My friends and other people on the internet got to donate as per norm towards my background, and I was raised actually not by other half orcs, but I was abandoned at some point and raised by musical wolves.
Of course.
Of course.
It happens.
So I don't have a lot of the typical character traits that a half orc would, but more, these wolves were very special creatures, and they highly valued singing and, of course, the healing words of magic through music. So that's where I've been brought up, and so I just try to keep my training as spread joy to the world, really.
Excellent. So did they train you in like English-speaking songs, or was it mostly like wolf song?
Unfortunately, it was a lot of wolf songs. So when I first went to the bars and tried to sing the traditional.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's heartbreaking.
I got kicked out.
Oh.
So I had to learn common.
Makes sense. Awesome. Well, how do you feel the campaign is going? What do you think is going to happen next?
I think that we're going to succumb to madness.
Okay,
so
good.
that should be fun.
That seems to be a trend over the last 24 hours,
Yeah.
30 hours so far. Yeah.
I think Greg is well on his way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think so too. But it's been fun nonetheless.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for
Yeah,
chatting with us.
absolutely. Good luck, guys.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. Speaking of the madness of the Underdark, if you donate $20,
Yes,
Is that right?
$20. Yes, there's a 10 and a 20.
oh, what's the 10 is the one that's
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So for just $10, so this is one of those opportunities
Oh my
for you
gosh.
to encourage a total party kill.
Oh no.
For
I
just
mean,
$10,
We shouldn't encourage it.
you can up the amount of damage that the tremors in the Underdark do to this woeful party.
Every $10 will give Greg another D8 to roll.
So right now it's at 2d8 because we've had one donation in that regard. If you up it,
that
it can go all the way up to 8d8.
Yeah, it's basically each one is a new donation. So if somebody donates 20, it's another 2d8 tremor.
Okay, if someone donates 20, it's another 2d8 tremor. So
Okay, so it's a new tremor each time.
$60 for 68, etc.
I see.
Okay, so it's a new
uh,
tremor each time.
I see.
And you can go up to 8d8?
So if somebody donated $80, it would be an 8d8 tremor that the players would
Yeah.
get hit with.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
We'll cap it at 5d8.
Okay, we're
Okay.
capping it at 5.
We found a cap.
So
He does have a heart.
it's 1d8 for every $10. So $10 gets you a 1d8 tremor, $50 gets you a 5d8 tremor.
To his page.
Oh.
And donate specifically to Greg's page to make that happen.
If I hit 5,000 ampersand. Greg.
Oh.
Received a donation.
If he hits $5,000, he's going to buzz an ampersand into his hair.
This is just getting crazy over here.
What the heck is happening here? Oh my gosh, we're having Kristen Pre's gonna shave his head. Elyssa and Greg are gonna do a hot wing challenge. Greg's gonna buzz an ampersand into his hair. All if they reach their totals. So go to these individual player pages, check out their totals. Holy cow.
We're in the Pacific time zone here. As the night goes on, it's just going to get crazier. Stay tuned.
Oh my goodness.
Stay tuned.
Wow. So yeah, go to his page to either create one of those tremors or to help him with his goal. And I guess they both kind of help each other out. You can continue to donate $20 to the team page. So the D&D, the bit.ly/D&D Extra Life main team page. $20. You can pick a player or the DM to give an automatic critical hit or critical fail. So make sure you're letting us know if it's a success or a fail and the person you want it to go to. I know Jeremy just got 4 of them from a donor last time, so he is set for success. But the other players may need some help.
Or if you're particularly malicious, which I know some of you are, feel
goodness.
free to just screw with this party. I think it would be hysterical to get a total party kill. Maybe that's just me.
You're a little morbid.
I would enjoy that. I think somebody at home out there probably is rubbing their hands together. This would be a lovely time to just murder everybody.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
But that's really what it comes down to. You know, unlike most streams that you're watching, this is not pre-recorded. This is live. You're watching us talking right now, and it's coming straight to you.
Yep.
This game that you're watching is happening right here, right now, for you guys. And the hundreds or thousands of people who are watching right now, this is why we're doing it. It's for you, and it's for the kids that we're raising money for.
Yeah. Help us get a total party kill for the kids.
Oh dear. I feel like the messaging is.
No, I think it's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
it's accurate.
In any case, unlike the podcast that you listen to or the video series that you watch showing D&D playing around a table, this is your opportunity to directly influence what's going on in this game. You can donate for those tremors. You can donate to give people critical successes or failures. If you look through people's individual pages, there's all kinds of goodies that you can donate specifically for them to change their characters.
Yep.
There's more games coming tomorrow with more characters, many of which haven't been rolled yet. I know Tara's and mine haven't been rolled yet.
Rolling them tonight.
Yep. So you still have opportunities to change the way those characters play. So feel free to take a look through the links down below. You'll see links to all the different player pages and all the different DM pages. You can see the various things that they're offering.
And all of that money goes to the Children's Miracle Network through Extra Life. So it's going to help out children's hospitals, which is really fantastic.
Yeah.
I get warm fuzzies from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing this obviously to be super entertaining, but the real reason is for the kids. And we really thank you guys for the contributions that you're making. We know there's all kinds of cool goodies that you guys get for doing it, but it really does make a difference. And it's because of you guys that this is happening at all.
Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please donate if you can. If you can't, no worries. Please share this with your friends and your family. Shoot them an email. Post it on Facebook or Twitter or, I don't know, Snapchat.
That?
Snapchat it.
Okay.
Little ghost guy.
Cool. Yeah.
It's like a selfie of you watching and then be like, LOL, watching live stream.
Yeah.
That's what the kids do.
That's what the kid.
Anyway, yeah, please share it. Please donate. Check out all the awesome prizes that we have. We're going to keep showing off other goodies. And
as soon as we get back in that Tomb of Horrors, we're going to find more stuff.
We're just going to grab all the gold. Oh, yeah, just piles of gold.
Oh, yeah. If anybody wants to donate, there's literal just stacks of gold.
Yeah, no. There isn't. Don't ask for that. I'm sorry.
We don't have the. We're not giving away.
Oh, no, it's sold out.
Oh, you're holding that. Oh, you're hoarder. Okay. Yeah, sorry. The dragon said that's not available.
And on that note, we are going to bring it back to the campaign.
Enjoy.
Can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Mind Flayer had these all along?
Apparently he was supposed to deliver them to us.
Oh, that makes perfect
It makes
sense.
complete sense.
Yes.
We probably attacked him when he was about to deliver them.
Well, we were going to go anyway because we were going to perform, but now it's almost as if we were preordained to.
What the hell is that's a mind flayer is doing here?
Don't worry, I killed it.
Actually, I killed?
Well, in my head, it seems like I was one that shot it, and then everything stopped, and then it was dead.
I had your back. I was supposed to be. It's all right.
That gnome has a hole in his skull.
This is the bartender, or is this?
He's pointing at the one that the mind flayer was stepping on.
I go up to you and I lick you. I just start licking you.
I lick you.
Gin and brain juice.
Oh, she licks
I need to know.
Tastes like Greyhawk Tiefling.
Greyhawk. Really? Greyhawk Tiefling?
Yeah.
I don't know if we can trust him. I can't quite tell yet.
I just don't know what to do and make of all this. Did you find out anything in here?
We were invited to the underball.
Apparently.
Received invitations.
You don't have an invitation, though. I don't know if you'll be able to get in.
But for some reason, you look like a very large ham.
What?
Is that
No.
what happened to you?
You
all see this, right?
A ham?
Yeah.
No,
I'm still the same.
He's
Same nose that you saw just
not a ham.
He's a ham?
just 2 minutes
I'm not
ago.
seeing,
Yes.
I'm not seeing any more ham than was
Is he
previously.
a
there.
turkey or a ham?
He is a. Oh, do you mean he is a ham? He's a person who has jokes played off of him.
No, you'd think because we're in a show and this is
Yes.
all part of everything
He is
that's
a ham.
happening, but
You
no.
have to
all
lick
right,
him
yes.
to make sure he's not a ham.
I'm really concerned about all of the eating and licking that is happening in my
Can you lick
direction.
him to find out if he's salty and or tasty?
Yeah.
I go up and I lick him.
salted ham.
Your tongue is very soft.
Like all. It's not
Just
very
your,
soft?
your
Your
you
earlier
did actually have
persuasion
the
roll.
top layer of skin ripped off of it since
yeah.
then.
It's like a cat tongue now.
Quite sanded down.
That's quite pleasant, actually. Please don't do that
I think
again.
he's not a ham. I don't think he's a ham. I don't.
Do you think they'll have ham at the ball?
Ham?
Yeah.
We should
There's
go to the
lots
ball.
of pigs here in the Underdog.
Guys, let's go.
And they're and
Under pigs.
your people are known under pigs. That's a thing.
The bartender interrupts and says, "You had ordered a round of all the dark lake stouts. There's
Yes.
still 4 cups waiting for you."
Good.
You're
Yes.
here. Yes.
yes,
Go on.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Great.
Do you have
partake.
also, do you have a much smaller
Down the
bottle of
hatch.
something
Cheers.
somewhat stronger?
Cheers.
Yes,
Cheers.
a small
I
bottle
chug
of
it.
something strong. I can take it to the
Throw it
ball,
back.
right? I need to.
In true orc fashion.
Thank you.
Just salted ham.
To salted ham.
Salted ham.
Chug it.
Salted ham.
Down the hatch.
Oh no. All right. Everybody needs wisdom saving throws. If you have any resistances against poison, it will apply.
Yes.
Bonuses on it.
Is this a saving throw against poison?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, why would these people? I have an 18.
Okay, you're good. You have the same basically like brief glimmer of like standardized testing that that Escalax did.
It's terrifying.
Why do they do this? The entire curriculum is based on it. It makes no sense.
Elyssa.
2.
Oh, okay. I was actually going to use your my benefit there, but I don't
Oh.
need to now.
Please use it. Please.
No, because
Wait, you're gonna fail anyway.
fail anyway.
No, you might as well.
Yeah. Just get rid of it.
It must be lower.
If everyone fails, they're teaching
yeah,
through the test.
go all
It's,
in.
It's not good.
yeah. Corellian would not have wanted it that way.
Oh, you have Corellian here. That's
All right, so you find yourself embroiled in these standardized tests. What was yours, David?
Oh, I had 20.
20 and
15.
15. All right, everybody's good except Elyssa.
Oh,
Which
no.
question should I give you?
Oh no.
I'm just
boy.
a poor orc
You were a communications
from a
major,
wolf
so
family.
Pork, if you will.
you know,
Here we go.
Pork, ham. I think we're getting somewhere.
Thank
pass
you.
that one on down to her.
Oh no. Why would you do this to me? Oh no. Oh no.
Well, that's what was on the printer.
All right, so the rest of you, this is some of the most delicious beer you've ever had.
So good.
But you notice that
Best day
Alyssa's
of
face
my life.
is sort of has her face turned down, staring blankly at the table.
What happened to Larry?
Jer, Escalax, you watch as the bartender nonchalantly goes out to the gnome with the hole in its skull with a small glass. Proceeds to kind of like scoop some bits out and go back to goes back to the bar and is sort of like filtering it or pushing it down with a into a bottle, a small bottle that you can take with you.
Wow, excellent.
And seems completely unfazed by this whole thing.
That's what you ordered?
Apparently.
That doesn't
Apparently
seem.
it's the house spec.
That doesn't seem stronger.
I wanted a small bottle of something stronger, and that's not what I expected.
Dude.
Do you think it's really, really good? Like,
I mean,
will it get you? You know,
I'm taking it with.
You can make an intelligence saving throw.
in case we see another mind player that you want to bribe.
I mean, there's numerous situations where it could be.
You were one
Why,
number on here.
I don't need to tell you why.
One of these angles is behind me.
Just idle conversation. I'm not accusing you of being an evil mind player, but
No,
perhaps you
well,
are.
If one wanted to have, there's nothing against.
Flaying minds?
Well, it's already dead. The gnome is completely dead.
Well, it's not like we're starving though. Like, would you consume other sentient creatures?
So
we eat fish. I don't know.
you watch.
I'm not
the rest of you.
necessarily drinking it.
You're just playing Happy Tunes.
I would think
right?
less
Oh yeah, I'm real happy right now. That was some real good
Sometimes
ale.
useful.
So
I'm
they're
with some friends.
they're sort of embroiled in conversation and watching this whole affair with the brain juice. But you two are you're singing. You're maybe paying attention to Alyssa's face, your erstwhile companion, and you watch as a little bit of blood begins to trickle out her ear.
Oh my.
And you're going
Alyssa's
to take
face.
Alyssa's
How are you
face.
feeling?
And you're going to take 9 points of psychic damage, Elyssa.
It's almost like your face is talking to Alyssa's face.
Escalax is involved in making a point.
And
says-
actually, now that you notice, there's like a lot of dried blood kind of in the ears of some of the other gnomes. Some of the ones who haven't really moved.
Did you know you're bleeding?
Is it working?
The bartender says, "This is the finest stuff we've got."
Excellent. I'll put some gold down on the bar.
Oh, excellent! Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I can't figure it out. I can't.
Thank you. This will be
figure it
sufficient
out.
for now.
Figure what out?
Zero. I just can't figure it out. Just can't.
You can't divide by 0.
And of course, to the rest of you, Alyssa's face is just staring at the table.
Yeah.
You can make another intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
I like that nobody's actually trying to help you in any sort of way.
I know. I am literally just
Use
in
it as
agony.
healing.
No, we're good.
You're good?
Yeah. No, no, I
Uh,
mean good in a bad way.
So she's just staring at the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
With her ears bleeding.
All right,
looks like-
another 3 points of psychic damage.
Oh, man.
She looks like
I'm
she has
done
a
at 2.
headache, so I'm gonna stop
Not
the
to medicate,
I'm gonna
but-
stop the base.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. All right.
So
There's
does that help, Larry?
Wait, what did you
you
do?
don't you
I stopped the base.
Yeah, bring it down a notch. It's getting a little bit too much.
You're
Can't
in,
handle
you're
all
in-
this.
And shake her. And be like, what question?
She looks like she has a headache.
It's just the question. The question doesn't make sense. I can't get it. I can't.
So
I can't.
does not respond.
I
Nothing.
can't do this. I can't.
Can I use
always
She's
fail.
like this. She's not exactly going to the ball.
Can I use detect thoughts?
so we can use her
on her
invitation
to
for
see
someone
what the hell is happening in her brain.
I've never gotten a B before.
Okay,
I cast. I cast detect thoughts.
this will be fun. Okay, so first of all, you got you kind of were. Actually, let's do the detect thoughts first. You need a wisdom saving throw as
Well, of
you
course I
find
do.
yourself suddenly embroiled in this
Oh,
illusion,
no.
staring
5.
at the same question that she is, and suddenly Jasmine stops playing, and you can take a look at the question.
I hope you're a math major.
No, Kit is also a communications major.
I think he was drinking the.
I got the 90.
Beer.
Good. Thanks for the head start there.
First step.
Good.
Did you have the same vision we had?
Of being in school.
Yes.
All right,
being-
but you can make a
I was sitting
saving
in a
throw
chair, there was
with
papers with
advantage
lines on
this time.
Oh,
Intelligence.
really, Greg?
Thanks to the
Thanks.
thanks to Biff's
Give some critical
character,
successes
Biff,
that you could maybe
shaking
utilize.
Oh, I should probably
Shake
do
it
that,
off.
actually.
Shake it off.
I've decided.
I'm bringing it back from earlier
Nice.
session. Shake it off. No,
Could you finish that song, please? Oh,
that's all I know.
Okay. I don't believe that.
I don't know if we can.
I'm going to use
Not true at all.
my.
That's a blatant lie.
I'm going to use my critical success.
All right. I will not use my critical failure on that or your feeling shame. So you snap to as. Kit, can you actually solve it?
Maybe. No.
No. Okay. Intelligence saving throw. So this is the search I did on Google was hardest SAT questions.
Great. Like, I don't even know what the instructions are, so.
It's kind of out of context.
I
He's
feel
like ripped
they
off
want
the
you to find
instructions.
out the length of.
Oh, yeah. Is it
Yeah,
missing
you
part of it?
don't know.
Yeah, it
you have
doesn't
no idea.
say anything.
Are you trying to find
Actually,
the
that's
area
even
of the
better.
circle?
That actually makes complete
and
more
the only
sense.
thing you
Oh,
have
yeah.
are the letters.
Or
The
are you
question
trying to find
is-
the degrees of the angles? Or are you
nothing
trying to
there.
find the circumference? Who knows?
It just looks like the Deathly
All of
Hallows.
these
and
things
we're
The
good.
question was.
Oh, do you think it's a?
Maybe
A
this would have
Horcrux?
helped you.
Yeah.
Who knows? If the circle with the center O has area 9 pi, what is the area of
Yeah,
the
that might have helped.
triangle ABC?
You can't withhold information from us
Is he
when we're
speaking
already
in
communication
undercommon?
majors.
That's a whole nother language.
Kit,
Okay, so-
Jasmine can make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, but hold on. Can you read the instructions to me again, at least? Please? I won't heckle you this time.
All right. If the circle with center O has area 9 pi, what is the area of equilateral triangle ABC?
I feel like there's a censorship. Stop it.
So it's radius 3, which means that it is.
Oh, I just ripped it in
6
half.
high,
You only get half the
which
question.
means that
No, that's fine.
and it's equilateral.
Everyone's figuring
All right,
it out.
so
Yeah.
just don't completely
Solving
bore our
these
users,
questions.
and just by way of an explanation, standardized testing was one of the donor incentives that we got. So,
Thank
Most
you,
stressful
donors,
thing in the
for
world.
that one.
It really is.
the ground begins to shake again.
Thank you, donors.
Oh man.
This one is
Praise
thanks
be
to
to the
Joe, who was playing earlier. Kit,
Time has no
you
meaning.
are not really aware that the ground
Oh
is
my
shaking.
God. Nope.
This is how you kill a party without actually making them fight monsters.
Yeah.
We
I
did kill a
mean,
mind flare, so
technically.
there's
Play in front of cameras.
True.
that. 19 for me.
I have a 12.
Okay, you're good.
I mean, do I just fail
dead, huh?
automatically? 'Cause
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what's the
You
point of
just
rolling?
fail, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got a 1.
I'm going to use my crit success. I don't want to die.
All right, yeah, burning those up. All right, okay. So you guys, you succeed. Kit, you're going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
as are you, Alyssa's face.
Should I re-roll? I have an extra roll. I'm gonna re-roll. Okay, this is
Okay.
happening.
Use what you got.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh man.
Was it another one?
It's a 2.
Oh, that's better. That's 50%
What's
better.
happening?
Alyssa's face is happening.
What is happening
to me?
Awful.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
A rock falls squarely on your head.
I'm at -5 F1.
All right.
On her face?
You're on
I
0.
pass out. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, we got one of them back, and then she fell down again.
I can't get up, guys. I've fallen.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
attempt to stabilize her.
Well,
Okay.
If we need to.
Yeah, or you can heal her.
I don't have any healing.
No.
I don't know if anyone does, but I've got a potion.
Oh, perfect.
Feed her a potion.
Glug glug.
Okay.
1d8, right? 2d8? It's 2d8.
Kit, since you're obviously making progress, you can make the intelligence saving throw with advantage if you want. You at least look like you're making a lot better progress than Elyssa.
I'm already psychotic. Like.
That's true.
With advantage, so roll 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
All right, you're good. Yes.
As
So
in,
you
like, I
snap
just don't
out.
take.
You
Oh, I
get the
snap out of
answer.
it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What happened?
Did we solve it?
Your ears were bleeding. Also, Elyssa is dead. Alyssa's face is dead.
Alyssa's face is dead.
But more importantly, what happened?
Grandma's face is unconscious.
Yeah. So you're up to 6.
Thank you.
I was terrified. I was in this place where I felt like I should know the answer, but like I had studied it a lot, and it was something that I'd known a lot about, but I was being tested on it, and I had this anxiety, and I couldn't.
And this was going on in Larry's head.
Because you were detecting her thoughts.
What? No, I was at a different place. Was I here? No, I was not here.
You didn't leave.
I most certainly left.
Whatever's happening is not good.
Correct.
I really think we should maybe leave here.
Yes,
It
we should
seems
mosey.
to be a silly place. We should go.
Silly place.
Full of silly people.
Understatement.
I think we should rest and catch our breaths for just a moment. We had
Perhaps
our
an hour.
flying
An hour?
experiences, And then move
There's
on.
like a
As
perfect
long
amount
as
of time.
we can get cover from some of these tremors, yeah, I think, yes.
Everyone hide under the tables.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Good
Looks
point.
silly.
That's what they teach us in school.
Duck and cover, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if it is your intent to rest, you may attempt to do so. The invitations would indicate that the ball is in, the underball is in just a couple hours, and so you do have time to rest for an hour, probably not longer,
Let's do that.
if you want to make the ball.
Okay.
It actually has a little countdown timer on it.
Oh, beautiful.
Fancy.
I'm
Harry
confused.
Potter
Am I
shit.
still playing
JavaScript.
now, or am I just going as a guest?
All right, so
What the hell?
while
I'll
you
blow all
rest,
my hit dice.
you're not interfered with. Well, not exactly. Around the end of the hour, did you want to spend hit dice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all of them?
Yeah. Basically.
All the hit dice. Around the end of the hour, a large, burly green fellow strides in.
That's the guy.
Drax.
Yeah.
Hey, we heard about him.
Hello?
Hey, Susan.
Sir?
He says, "Bartender, I require a glass full of ale."
Do not drink that. No, stop.
I don't think that it was actually the beer.
You don't?
Well, it might have been, but
It
all
was
of us
delicious.
were fine.
After we
It
drank
was-
it, it was very, very
Yeah.
good and tasty.
It was so good.
What are you puny mortals prattling on about?
Are
We
you
drank
an
it-
immortal? Is the follow-up question to that statement. Question. Are you an immortal?
I like to think of myself as... No, I am not an immortal.
So you are just a large immortal?
Larger than you, yes.
Oh, it's the puny part that actually was actually...
It's the qualifier.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the important qualifier.
I recommend
It
you
is not necessary for me to be immortals for you.
It seems strange for you to call that detail out. But
I do not see how this is strange.
Go on, please.
I recommend you do not drink ale from this establishment.
Yes, some bad stuff happened to her after she consumed it.
You would be in danger.
I often drink ale. Get my voice right. I often drink ale out of this establishment, from glasses.
Can I lick you? Can I lick you?
I say it in a
No.
hushed voice so no one else can hear.
Oh,
I You may not lick me.
Okay.
Are you going to interfere further with my drinking?
No, just making conversation.
He goes and sits down. And the bartender brings him over one of the Dark Lake Stouts, and he proceeds to drink it.
What?
His ears bleeding?
Nope.
Does anything happen?
Nope.
Good. All right. Perhaps he's immune.
Bartender, another.
Oh, dear.
I think we should make our way.
Should we...
Maybe we should bring him along. He looks like he's unaffected by all of this stuff that's happening in the background.
Ooh, that's
He
a
might
good
be
point.
of use.
Yes. Perhaps our charismatic rock star might be able to persuade him to join us.
Yeah, maybe.
I can hear everything you're saying.
I cast Charm Person.
It was all a distraction.
All right. What's this save?
Let's see. You must make a Wisdom saving throw. Yeah. If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends, or your companions do anything harmful to it. So.
I'm just gonna slap him on the back and be like, "What up,
He
buddy?"
succeeds and says, "Stop playing this grievous music."
Ooh, that was
It's cold.
that cuts deep.
How does it cut deep? It is words.
Oh, here comes the. Yeah. I meant physically and mentally.
I don't understand.
Neither do we.
So you're going to the party?
The underball.
Underball.
I was not invited to any party.
I bet we could get you in. It'll be lots of fun.
We have invitations?
Yeah.
I think that mind flayer on the ground actually had an invitation with your name on it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Pretty sure that he has one. You
Look
just-
at it, yeah.
Just look in his robes. You'll find an invitation.
In any case,
around,
come
take
with
him around.
us.
Make a persuasion check. Whoever has the highest can make it with advantage. It is a group effort.
I have a +1
I have +6
persuade.
actually.
I got
yeah,
-1.
no.
I'm not
No.
sure
So now-
how I
so
have a
whoever,
+6.
hold on, David, because whoever's the highest can make it with advantage, since everybody's kind of chiming in.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you say you had?
Yeah, I don't know how I have a +6 since I have a -1 charisma modifier, but we'll see.
Proficiency plus.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that would, yeah.
I don't know. All right. Go ahead.
All right, I'll do it with an advantage. That's a 16 plus 7, a 22. 3. I can add.
Will there be
Would you like to try
fighting at this party?
No? Okay.
Yes, we imagine there will be a fight.
I am interested then.
Come, I think there will also be ale.
He goes over and searches the mind flayer. There is no invitation with my name on it.
Worked for us.
Yeah. You
But,
should come with us anyway.
Yeah, we'll be able to get you in
Yeah,
because
we'll get you
we
in.
all have invitations, and I'm
We
sure.
have invitations,
and
and
we're-
plus I'm playing.
Yeah.
So you're
You
my
can
bodyguard.
You can be the band.
I will lick
Yeah.
you if you don't come with us.
Well,
It
not,
is
not
agreed.
so much
I
on the
will-
threats.
I will go with you.
Sorry.
Great, great. Thank you.
And you know
In
how we-
exchange for this creature not licking me.
All
Done.
right.
And you
Deal.
know how we can
Okay.
assure that there will be ale at the party? We bring a barrel of ale.
From here?
Yes, we just purchase
Do you think
it.
the bartender would like that?
That is an excellent idea. He goes back and grabs one of the barrels.
Bring your own.
All right. So
BYOA.
it's probably about that time.
Yes.
We should probably head over.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
head down.
Come on. And what was your name again, sir?
My name is Drax.
Excellent.
Drax the
Nice to meet
Destroyer.
you. I'm Aelwyn.
I'm
Come
going
along.
to call you Susie.
As
Your
he's
name is
picking-
Soft.
True. Yours is hard.
Soft on the tongue.
That's a compliment. Thank you.
How did you respond to that? How did you respond to that?
All right,
As
we,
they're talking, can I kind of quietly go behind Drax and lick
Do
him?
not. You just threatened. No.
But it's a part of what
It's her flaw.
It was conditional.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
poor Drax.
he was
Just a
just
little
about.
bit.
Sure.
Yeah, at least.
Just a little lick.
All right. Make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of tongue check.
Conditional upon adventuring forth, do not lick.
Oh man.
Can you roll above a?
It's not working out for
I'm
me
Yeah.
so
today.
ready to use this.
You don't have to.
I don't have to.
You don't have
I
to.
have not had a chance.
Everything's
yet.
good.
Have you rolled? Yeah. Have you rolled above a 10 this whole time?
Yes, like 4 times, when it doesn't matter.
He spins around and says, "We had an accord that you would not lick me if I was to accompany you." He slams down the barrel.
But Sorry. I'm so
She
sorry.
didn't mean to.
I can't help it. I can't.
You and your
I can't.
friends are liars.
No,
I can't
she-
help it. I can't.
She falls sometimes with her tongue
Really
out.
falter on that. She's right.
Deception check.
It's a spade.
14.
I have never seen anybody fall like that, but I suppose it is not outside possibility.
I topple over with my tongue out.
Clearly, things are wrong with her.
It happens pretty often.
Yeah.
Most bizarre.
It is.
We think there's a rash of madness that's happening here and that only you can be able to help us.
Can you help us? Can you help us?
As long as there is no more licking involved.
I promise.
I mean, she might fall again, but you
And
know.
I'm pretty sure you do not look like Ham.
Next time I will tear her tongue out and feed it to her.
Well, all right.
That might.
I mean,
that
that
might solve
That
the
would
whole
solve
problem.
the problem.
Yeah,
So.
I mean,
Whose side are you on?
it's gonna happen eventually.
it's something.
Tongue
Yeah.
It's already half off. We might as well.
If
Oh,
something's
God.
gonna give,
the way.
Is there a
Yeah.
quote book?
I hope
You don't need your tongue to adventure.
2015.
yeah. Let us go before there's any chance of more licking
Indeed,
or
let us
ham,
go.
ham being eaten.
Onwards.
All right. Gerdic, who is just sort of flabbergasted by this entire affair.
Save yourself.
Trusting that you guys know what you're doing. And will lead you to where the Digger Maddock Hall is. You can see it's a set of steps that goes up to a large edifice carved into the side of one of the enormous caverns in Blingdenstone. Blingdenstone is mostly dark, as Deep Gnome don't have a need for light, but there are some sort of ever-burning torches around that cast a little bit of light for the occasional outsider. And here you can see that there are a couple torches burning out that cast kind of ominous long shadows across the staircase. The stone doors of the hall are wide open, and it sounds as though there's maybe the din of conversation or something happening within the halls. I
I'll make a
probably wrote
perception.
read aloud for that entire thing. Oh, jeez, why do I even do this?
I'm gonna try to perceive what the voices are,
All right.
if I can, and that is a 24.
All right. You hear a variety of languages being spoken. What languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, Draconic, and Orc.
Orc. You hear a smattering of Common and some. No, you actually don't. The only thing you hear is a little bit of Common, but otherwise the languages are all garbled to you. But it does sound as though probably maybe on the order of 40 or 50 people are inside, and
Having heard Undercommon, does it seem like that seems to be what
the dominant language.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
There's about 40 or 50 people in this hall up ahead, probably gathering for the ball.
That makes sense.
Yeah, let's
Is
check
there
it out.
anybody at the entrance, like look like might be checking invitations or anything? Doorman.
not on the steps, but you can actually see a figure just standing on the inside.
He's just inside.
Well,
But
shall we?
Let's,
Yeah.
Let's
Let's walk forward.
We have our invitations.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
hello.
We should have no problem.
You will help me get in.
Yeah, absolutely. You're with me. Oh, can we
Cast
actually?
a minor illusion on him or something.
Wait. I'm gonna make him invisible.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast invisibility on him. So nobody can see him.
Invisibility? Okay. Can he see himself while he's invisible?
yes.
Okay.
Huh?
What are these strange words you are speaking at me?
I'm just gonna make it so you can sneak in without being seen, and then we don't have to worry about whether you have an invitation or not.
I have no need to sneak in.
Well, they might disagree.
Then I will kill them.
Can I?
Good, but
Play
if we
music
can
to
avoid
distract
that, it might help.
Help what?
Us living.
I don't see how this is relevant to me getting inside.
There's ale in there. There's
So-
ale. And if you can get in without being seen, you can drink all the ale you can ever want. Ale.
Make a persuasion check.
Don't lick him while you're doing
You
it.
can only sort of drink when he wants to.
Oh no, I
what
don't have
he wants to.
persuasion.
Charisma.
10.
It is agreed. I will let you speak your garbled words at me.
All right, so I touch him and he turns invisible. Can he see himself?
I don't know.
He might not even know.
TBD.
Yeah. If only we knew people who worked on Dungeons and Dragons who could answer these questions for us.
If only.
I'm gonna tweet at them.
Yep.
That's a good idea.
All right, so you're gonna go up the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We approach.
You presume that Drax is following behind you because you can't see him.
Yes.
And up the steps, you find a bizarre creature guarding the entrance.
I thought the person who casts it can still see them.
Possibly. I think that's probably correct. Gurnik will say he is going to stay behind while you guys investigate. He's going to go try to get in touch with Angus. He's pretty sure that Angus MacGyver will be able to help you get out of any situations should they arise.
You say Angus MacGyver?
Yep, that's his full name.
He's gonna help us get out of any situation that may
man.
arise.
This is
Just
great.
need some tape and a paperclip.
Yeah.
Some string.
Can I lick MacGyver? Can I lick him?
He's beefy.
He's beefy.
Yes.
Angus beefy MacGyver.
Doesn't use guns though. What's guns? I don't know.
Guns, I know that one. One of these creatures, as you get to the top, is standing there. It appears to be in a tuxedo.
Hey dude, you're cute and fluffy. You look nice in your tux. Won't you let us in?
It's kind of got this
I've
hunched
given
over
up on
form.
rhyming.
You guys have adventured long enough in the dark to have at least heard of these creatures, if not encountered them. It is
They're rarely
a
nice.
Quaggoth.
Yes.
Yeah, they do look surprisingly
Cute and
fuzzy.
fluffy though. Yeah.
Yeah, with fangs and
it's got
claws.
Basically, yeah,
Hey,
these.
you
It's
can't-
kind of hunched over, and it's got these massive claws.
Just because,
Like
yeah. There's, yeah.
Yeah, not actually nice when you're next to him.
Very nice
And,
tailoring, though. It's quite well done.
And in Undercommon, it says, "Invitations, please."
Hey, what does he say?
Yeah, he's asking for invitations. Just flash it to him.
Oh,
As
yeah.
I extend my invitation,
Just
I
flash
kind of
him?
Yeah, yeah. I
Wait,
mean,
does he hold his hand out when we hold them out?
so, yeah, we'll hand him in.
As I hand it over, I kind of lick his finger a little bit. Just a little bit.
Are you trying to do it like really like quick and surreptitiously?
Yeah.
All right,
You, like,
slide it.
handing him
Yeah,
the
so like
invitation with your
like
feet?
so fast no one can see it.
All right,
sort of
slide
thing.
it.
She deserves like about 4 inspirations at this point for doing this flaw with every character we need.
This is so hard.
Yeah, you really should have inspiration. Why don't you have it, Greg?
Thank
your
you.
mind.
It's a pity inspiration.
Now
That's
you
so-
can make that sleight of hand check that you're inevitably going to fail and use that inspiration on. Actually, you have to decide ahead of time if you want to use advantage on it.
Take this away from me.
Would
Yeah.
sleight of hand is dexterity.
No, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll use advantage.
That's really bad timing for you.
Is it?
So right as you are about to lick it, the ground begins to shake again.
Oh, tremor time.
My life.
Oh, it's good. Maybe you can like
So
disguise
actually,
the
no,
lick.
you
in,
don't get your lick off because you had.
I didn't get my lick off, guys.
It's a lick off. Who can lick first and fastest?
I got my, yeah, anyway. That could go on badly.
All right, so actually the ground begins to shake and you lurch out of the way. Dexterity saving
18.
throw.
18 for me.
25.
Oh yes. 21.
Nice.
10.
Oh.
4.
Oh.
10, you're actually okay, but you're not.
Nope.
Okay, it's only 10.
Where did my d8s go? All right, 11 points of damage as part of the edifice of that's still on the front of the hall.
Great.
Kind of cracks down, and you get hit by some sort of large pieces of rock.
Perfect.
I think that,
And roll percentile for me.
This isn't good.
The other one. Here, this one.
More
This guy.
madness.
Is that a 90? Yeah, 91.
91? Okay. Does not hit your instrument.
I think that everyone staggering around would be a good cover for licking someone. Like, just saying.
You can
like,
see that
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
the Quaggoth host is sort of huddled in the next to the frame of the door, and so does not sustain any damage. He'll take your invitations and says, "The reception is in here. And of course, you guys, but you can translate for them.
Right. I'm sorry, I was trying to solve it. I missed that.
Yes.
I really
You
wanted
got
to.
distracted.
Do I need to take the puzzle away?
Yes. I kept looking at it too. I was like, but
It's right
but.
there.
All right, so he'll take the invitations.
And we're allowed in.
And you're allowed
Okay,
in.
that's what I thought.
All right.
Nerd.
Within...
And Drax is still falling, right?
Yes.
He was all good.
Yeah, he just stalks through.
Was
like
he okay with the
actually
tremor?
walks past you guys. That's a good question. Yes, he's fine. And as you enter, there are two antechambers to the side of this large hallway heading back to what looks like maybe an even larger hall beyond. The doors are currently closed to the chamber at the end of the hall, but there are two areas that the Quaggoth referred to as the reception area. And you can see arrayed within these chambers the most bizarre combination of creatures you think you've ever seen. In addition to dozens of deep gnomes, some of which are behaving bizarrely, and many of which look kind of stripped down to their loins or their very basic clothes. They clearly have no ornaments on them, no jewelry. They are speaking to or interacting with many of the other guests, which you see a large mushroom person and a much smaller one that are kind of standing, just observing people. A pair of scraggly looking deep gnomes that have kind of maybe lycanthropic bent to them. Another one of the Quaggoths there, but he stands up much more upright and seems to be wearing like a makeshift crown of bent metal that's been obviously just a bar or something twisted together. Also a mind flayer with a severed, one of his tentacles severed. Some Darrow are in there with their kind of crazy wide-eyed look, some white hair brushed back. There's even a knoll that's just kind of like some of the Quoatoa seem to have made their way into the chamber. And a beholder hovering in the corner.
Oh, of course.
It's like every time somebody walks by it, it's one of its eyes rays follow it. But it doesn't seem to be being aggressive toward any of them. Finally, perhaps the most bizarre of the creatures, a large, clear cube with a pair of large eyeballs floating within it. And this one's right near the entrance, and the eyeballs sort of twist to watch you as you enter.
Awesome.
Should we mingle?
Yes, absolutely.
I think we are just
Small talk.
What's the small talk in Blingdenstone?
So,
It's not the weather.
wonderful tremors we're having.
How about that local sports team?
Well, it just seems like a pretty dull party.
We brought the ale.
Yeah.
Are there any other refreshments?
Who do you speak to?
Just say it out loud, in common.
Several people look that way, and the two sort of feral-looking deep gnomes say, Yes, ale. Where's the ale? No, there's no ale here. Of course, because Drax is invisible and holding the barrel.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Drax, can you put down the barrel?
Well, yes, but you see,
No, nothing.
Uh-oh. You...
well, apparently we don't have ale. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Is there any other refreshments? I thought there might be some.
The other Quaggoth that has the twisted crown is dressed very primly. Will saunter over and says,
yes, just walk this way. I'll show you what it is.
Oh, thank you.
He's speaking to you in Elven.
I respond to him and say, thank you very much. You are most courteous, a member of your kind.
I'd like to think so. Of course, I'm not actually a Quaggoth. No.
Oh, you're not
Does
a
anybody
learned...
else understand Elven?
no.
Anyone speaking Iridian?
How do you know the language of my people?
Well, I am an Elven Prince, of course. Elven Prince. Yes.
Oh.
Prince Darendel the Fourth.
Yes, of which... I'm a wood elf. I don't normally travel in the same areas as the noble
One of those.
noble high
yes.
elves. But where is your kingdom?
It's on the surface.
I see.
Yes. Did you want a refreshment?
Yes, that's what's
Yeah,
more important. I say in common. Yes, we're all very thirsty.
Very thirsty.
Even though we just
Right,
drank
right.
about an hour ago, but we're
It
still very.
tasted so good.
Yeah.
It tasted so good, and
And this party has made me even
and
more
it got me
thirsty.
really buzzed.
Yeah.
And as you go over to the refreshments table, that
Don't say that there's more brain juice.
that Prince Darendel is accompanying you to,
He says, Marina, we have a fine selection that Merc Erspar has selected for us, along with the Digger Mattox. It's quite nice, I think, for deep gnome selections.
at this point he's speaking in common to all of you. And you can see, sorry, go ahead.
Well, he mentioned Erspar. So, did you say Erspar?
Yes. A host for this grand event.
Will he be making an appearance?
Oh, we'll be going to him, in fact, I understand. I've only got some of the details. You'll have to speak to some of the others if you want the full details on tonight's event. Everybody is aflutter with the different speculation on what's going to happen.
Yes, we're quite excited to meet him and talk
Yes,
to
the
this
underball
fellow.
is very enticing. Yes, indeed.
It's enticing.
Yes.
How so?
Supposedly, if we're to give things to it, it will give us power in return. Yes.
What kind of power? More than a prince?
Well, there's power of a political nature, and then there's power of a, what shall we say, arcane or religious or metaphysical nature.
Oh.
I find this party dull. And we'll cut there. The voice from Drax as you guys conclude part 3 of the old Frazzle Dazzle.
The old Frazzle Dazzle.
Thanks everyone for joining.
We're having a party over here. We hope you guys are having fun inside of the internets and inside of those computers.
Welcome back.
I'm Tara.
I'm Alexander.
And we're here to show you a whole bunch of awesome swag you can get if you donate to Extra Life. Again, it's helping Children's Miracle Network, which is going towards children's hospitals around the US and Canada. And this is part of Extra Life's Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, and then they're having another big video game one in November, which is awesome. We are here in the Wizards of the Coast headquarters, playing lots of Dungeons and Dragons, having a good time.
Yeah, and excuse me. The way that it works is pretty simple. There's all these prizes here, and if you donate to the Children's Miracle Network, Dungeons & Dragons will very graciously send you a reward for your good deed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like incentive to be a good person.
Good.
Yeah.
So you can see all of the awesome goodies available to you on the main Extra Life team page for Dungeons & Dragons. You can find that by going to bit.ly/D&D Extra Life. There will be a whole list, and basically put the amount of money that you want to donate, and then let us know in a message when you donate what item you want. And then all of us over in the shipping and packaging area will be chatting with you over email.
Yeah. So we want to drag in one of the players from this campaign.
Yeah, and we've
get a
got
chance to chat with them.
Greg. Let's bring him on.
Greg, come on down.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Have fun.
Good.
Hi, everybody.
So, you guys have about an hour left of your campaign. How's it going? What are your chances of survival?
I have
How are you feeling?
no idea. I don't know. We're basically at the end of our resources, so we get healing happens. Maybe we'll be okay.
Oh,
But
no.
I have no idea what this party or the underball is really going to be all about. I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad, though.
Okay.
That's
Good.
what's going to happen.
Good.
We're going to be thrown into something. Undermaw sounds like there's going to be some kind of eating involved. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. Just like everyone is trying to figure out this math problem, which I have no idea.
You can see the chat. The chat is going nuts.
Are they trying to figure it out too?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Maybe we need you guys.
So, you DM'd yesterday, and now you're playing. Tell us a bit about how it's different approaching this as a DM versus as a player. Are you a lot more evil as a DM?
I would say evil, but there's a lot more, mental prep that goes on with being a DM. Some DMs like to, do lots of figuring things up, like every permutation of what the players are going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that, but there is just a lot of making sure you have the right answers at your disposal. I think you're in leading the show to a certain extent, so there's some performance anxiety about that. But for being a player, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'll have fun. I'll make stuff up, and that's a little bit less prep time. So this is more fun for me. Well, they're both fun. They're just different parts of fun.
So tell us a bit about this character you're playing.
Alwyn is a wood elf. His entire tribe was killed. He was running very, very far to try and warn them about what was happening, and he arrived, and the entire place was wiped out. So he's been wandering for a long time, trying to figure out his place in the world.
Reverse marathon story.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But he's the kind of guy who would do that to try and save. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. But that's only a very small part of it, and I'm just kind of going with what is happening with the rest of the group. Going back and forth, being next to Jeremy, speaking in a British accent. I'm like, I think I'm talking in a British accent for some reason. I don't really want to do that. So it's, we're just trying to figure out what the character is as we go forward.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, do you have any extra goodies, like extra rerolls or critical hits or anything like that in your pocket?
I actually just got a potion of healing from a donor. So thank you very much.
Awesome.
And that will come in handy.
Nice
I'm
care
very
package.
sure. Yeah, exactly. Because I didn't have one in my pack, so now we do. It magically appeared because of donations. So thank you for that. That's going to be great.
Very cool. Is there anything that you think you will really need that you want to give a plea to the people watching?
We don't really have a dedicated healer in the group. So potions of healing is exactly the kind of thing that we're going to need. Perhaps if someone has a scrolls of bless or something that will let us get through this madness. Also, all of us definitely seem to be going mad somehow. So something that would do a restoration spell or something like that might at the right time clear our heads so we can make the right decisions. That might be good. But on the other hand, madness is really fun, so don't want to get rid of all of it.
Very cool. All right, well, thanks so much for chatting with
All
us.
right, great.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
We really appreciate it.
See you later.
Enjoy the break.
Bye.
So if you are interested in helping out Greg's character, you can visit his player page and donate straight to him. That's Greg Tito. You can see all of them listed out on that main D&D Extra Life page. Also keep in mind that you can still donate $20 to the D&D team page. Again, that's bit.ly/D&D Extra Life. If you donate $20, you can give a critical hit or a critical fail to the player or DM of your choice. So you can assist in a total party kill, which is something that we talked about before, or you can just kind of help the players out when they really, really need that good roll.
Okay, so let's talk about some goodies that you guys can get yourselves at home.
Yeah.
So as we mentioned, if you guys donate, you have the opportunity to pick some of these awesome goodies that Wizards of the Coast will very graciously ship to you, just for being a good person.
Yeah.
So we've discussed some of the ones before.
Do we want to talk about the bonuses?
Let's talk about some cool goodies.
Okay, so in addition to whatever prize you're claiming with your donation, Dungeons & Dragons is going to stick, or I guess not stick, they're going to add a sticker into your package. And some of these are really sweet. This one is like metallic. It says, let me tell you a story.
Could somebody zoom on that side? Yep. We'll show you some of these cool ones.
That one's pretty cool.
Ooh, yeah.
That one's like clear.
Sweet, this is neat.
Yeah.
So we have this guy here.
We've got this awesome metallic one.
And some of these will just be randomly added to your package.
Nice little roll for initiative.
That's pretty cool.
And then some other awesome ampersands.
These are great if you have like a logo on the back of your laptop you want to cover up, or if you have like an ugly friend, or an attractive friend that you want to make prettier.
That's horrible. Don't put stickers on your friends.
Okay.
Don't judge the attractiveness of your friends and then put stickers on them.
Regardless
bad
of how
ideas.
they look, put the sticker on them.
Or use it for better purposes.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll be getting one of those stickers randomly in your package. It sounds like they might also randomly put some other goodies in. So be on the lookout for those. And we want to talk a little bit about board games.
Yeah, so a while back, must have been 3, 4, 5 years ago now, a while back, Greg, the DM of this game, invited us out to play a game. And that game was called Lords of Waterdeep.
And it's now one of my favorite games.
And at the time, it sounded not very interesting. That doesn't sound very good at all. So we told him that we had a date with a ghost that we had to go on and we couldn't do it.
Yeah, you can't break dates with ghosts.
Yeah, they'll find you.
Yeah.
But eventually he convinced us to go out, and lo and behold, as Tara mentioned, this has become one of our favorite games. The game is...
I can hold that one.
There you go.
Ba-ba-ba.
Lords of Waterdeep. And, you know, D&D is a fantastic game, and it's a great gateway game to getting into other board games. Tara and I have become...
D&D is a great gateway game to getting into board games?
I would think so.
Okay.
I think tabletop leads to more tabletop.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of licenses, particularly movie licenses, tacked onto things that are not good. D&D is not tacked onto this game, and this game is really good.
Yeah, the creators of this game know what they're doing. They did a great job.
We have an opened copy here. For those of you who have played it, if you want to just chime in the comments and let people know your experiences with it, but we have absolutely loved this game.
Yeah, and Rodney, who played earlier, he was one of the creators of this.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, game designed by Rodney Thompson.
One of the most impressive things about this game, and this is weird, but this game has the prettiest box insert I've ever seen.
We geek out about that kind of stuff. We hope you do too.
That's a weird thing to say, and I recognize that, but
oh,
you stay down.
Ruining everything.
This game has everything laid out in just like the nicest possible way. It's so well thought out. It's very well done, and I appreciate that.
And the board is the same way. Oh, you can't see me anymore. But basically, there's a spot for every type of card, for all the different little resources and your little meeple guys.
It's a very pretty game. So here's the thing.
We get excited about it.
It's a cool game because it's a worker placement game where you are vying against your friends or enemies, you can play with anyone, to get resources and complete quests, D&D style. You start getting these resources, and the resources come in the form of fighters and wizards and clerics and thieves. And you sort of gather them up and then send them out on quests to get victory points. It's a surprisingly close race to the end.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
There's also expansion for it. This is just a really cool game. So we are giving them away for a whopping $60.
Yeah, we have 4 of them. Only 4 of them.
So for a $60 donation, we have 4 copies of this. D&D will ship, or Wizards of the Coast will ship you one of these Lords of Waterdeep board games. Strongly recommended.
Very cool. We have one other game that you're going to talk about, right?
Yeah, we have one other game.
Bum, bum, bum. This one's beefy.
This one is really heavy.
Okay, let's not shake it too much.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Be nice to the game.
Okay, so this is the Temple of Elemental Evil board game. If you've played Castle Ravenloft or some of the others, this is along the same vein. It's a pretty...
It's a co-op.
It is a co-op. It comes with tons of minis and a lot of cardboard, which is why this is as heavy as it is.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, if nothing else, you can reuse the minis, too.
I'm a pretty strong guy, and clearly someone weaker than me would be unable to lift this.
Please.
Well, the camera couldn't tell, so thank you. In any case...
It is heavy, though.
This is a great game. We have only a few copies of this one. This one is available...
Greg!
Get out of here. Get out of here. We're talking about the products.
He's so tired, he doesn't even know where he is anymore. Do you want to come say hi? With your food?
You want to chew on camera?
Come
on down.
All right. Sounds good. You got the mic ready?
Come on.
So that people can listen to me.
Yeah, oh, that's nice. Real nice.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Delicious.
So we're going a little bit longer on this break so that the groups have a chance to eat something.
Yeah, whatever.
They'll be back in just a couple minutes.
We have to feed them.
Little known fact that even though I've only slept an hour and a half in the last 36 hours, I've eaten probably a week's worth of food. So you burn a lot more calories when you stay up for a long
Apparently.
time.
So you're pretty sleep deprived. We hear that there's a math problem going on with your group. Do you want to explain this math equation on your sleep deprived state?
I don't know. I can't solve it. I just, like I said, I just Googled hardest SAT questions.
Oh, good. It's come to that.
Has it actually been has anybody actually posted it? Because it was only briefly on the camera. Like I can post it if people want.
Yeah, you should post it. There was some
Oh
speculation.
yeah, people
going
were
on.
excited about the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had a lot of physics arguments.
Yeah. I like that, high school math problems can spawn these type of discussions.
Those things are tough, man.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been out of high school for a few years.
Yeah.
I'll go do
you
that.
forget that stuff. You don't actually use it every day like they tell you. You don't.
Yeah. Calculus, obviously you do, but math, no.
Yeah, no.
No. Spelling either. I mean, you don't really need that
That's what spell checks for.
after high school
Greg,
anyway.
you look so tired.
Greg is just kind of staring next to us, but not quite.
I'm talking to Stanley. So Stanley.
That's not the host right now.
Oh, it's these two. It's
Tara, you've
Rumpadub and
changed.
Stool. The two myconids.
So, in any case, the
Thank you,
Temple of
Greg.
Elemental Evil board game, which weighs 300 pounds easily,
Yeah, like 250.
250-ish, can be had for a mere $100. We're also going to swap up. We're no longer offering the Sword Coast Legends at $100 and up.
Bum, bum, bum.
Instead,
Gonzos.
we are doing something that was very popular earlier, and I think you guys might like again.
I like it.
Yeah, here's how it goes. These Penny Arcade pin trading pins. What?
Pin trading pins.
That's what they are. They're pins.
Yeah.
These can go anywhere. Not a friend's face. Don't put these on a friend's
No.
face. So the way these work is if you donate $20, $25, which is it?
Let's do 25.
You want to do 25? Let's do 20. Let's
Are
rock.
you crazy?
Let's rock this Casbah. Greg is too tired to stop us.
Crazy?
All right.
These prices are so low.
Greg is around. Here we go. If you donate at least $20, you can get anything else you want. If you donate at least $20 for the next hour or until Greg tells us we need to stop, you get one of these Penny Arcade.
Oh my goodness. It's a really cool pin. This is a Tiamat pin.
There you go.
It's from Penny Arcade.
All right.
Yes, it is part of the Penny Arcade pin trading collection.
Perfect.
Pins.
Let's get our interview in.
We did that already. We have another one? Hey, we're doing another interview.
Hooray!
Woohoo!
Come on down.
Hey guys, did you know that those pins were only available from the Acquisitions Incorporated panel at PAX a couple years ago?
What?
What? They're super hard to get now.
So these
Crazy.
are incredibly rare.
You'll be
and
the envy
probably
of your friends?
Shouldn't be $20.
All
is what
things
you're saying.
considered, they're pretty rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't be $20.
Oh, who knows?
Well,
Yeah. I mean, you can get things
we've
for
said it.
$5.
We've
Did you
said it.
know?
It's done.
Did you know that if you donate to my Extra Life page,
Oh.
extra-life.org/participant/Jeremy Petter, $5 or more, I'm going to give basically all my stuff, all my equipment, my character sheets, my book, my dice.
Those glasses?
I don't want to promise too
You
many
have any
things,
pets?
but most notably, my dice bag. This is a silk dice bag made by my wife Tally with mushrooms on it
Oh
for
my
Zugget
gosh.
Moy.
Aw.
And
Zugget.
yeah, that'll go in. Yeah, that'll go in. In the bag of stuff that I will
we get
send
a
to one
zoom on
random
this?
donor. I'm just going to give all that stuff away. Dice, character sheet, dice bag, all that stuff. One person on my page, extra-life.org/participant/Jeremy Petter, who donates $5 or more.
Wow.
So, and that's by the end of the weekend. So, you've
Awesome.
got a bunch of time for that, but just keep that in mind. Other things that we could use: healing, potions.
We've
of
been
healing.
hearing
How
that.
are those tremors treating you there?
Like for me, as a monk, with a very high dexterity save, I'm okay with the tremors. But I think some other people are maybe in a little bit more trouble. I failed one of the saves, but I think some other people have maybe failed more of them. They're pretty scary, but that doesn't mean you should stop donating for them, because scary is sort of the business that we signed up for.
So you guys only have an
Yeah.
hour left, so that's a
How-
very short amount of time to kill all of you.
How bad could it
Yeah,
be,
we can
right?
make that happen.
Realistically, Greg's going to need some help, but also maybe we're going to need some healing, because we have no cleric, we've got no druid, we've got no one who can cast healing spells. We're kind of in a bad state.
Yeah, so as a reminder, these tremors, if people donate to Greg Bilsland's page,
Just link below.
$10, they will create a tremor that has 1d8 damage.
Right.
And it will go up to a $50 donation. Every $10 is another dice.
Right.
Or another die. So $50 gets you a tremor with 5d8 damage.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Yeah, pretty dangerous.
And if you donate to the actual D&D team page, $20, you can give someone a critical hit or critical fail.
How do they
your
give
choice.
us a potion of healing? I don't know if I even know what that.
I don't think that's a thing you can do. I wouldn't even bother with that.
I think if you can figure out how to do that, I would do it.
I don't know. Do we want to make that a possibility?
If you click the links below to get to his individual page, you can donate. It's probably around $25.
Well, I mean, the way that I set mine up, it was sort of different, but certainly other people's pages, you should spread the love around a little bit. I had a potion of healing, I used it, so maybe.
Yeah,
really
there are
easy
potions
way.
of healing available on some of the individual player pages.
The other thing is, I did have a donation to give me all the magic items that I forgot to give out to my players during my session earlier today. So I actually have this robe of useful items that theoretically has a chance of producing 3 potions of healing if I pull the right pocket. So it's possible that I could just start dumping the pockets of the robe of useful items out to try and find. But so maybe that'll happen. I don't know.
That seems like a good idea.
It seems like it could be a pretty silly idea.
All right. Well, thanks so much for chatting with us. We'll let you get back to the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Awesome.
we're
Again,
gonna-
his page is Jeremy Petter. You can see that down on the team page, or you can do extralife/participant/Jeremy Petter.
And we're going to let you guys get back to the game as well as soon as that final player sits down.
Sorry.
Anyway,
go.
thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to share this live stream with your friends, throw it on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you are currently, and enjoy the last hour of this campaign.
Yeah, this is Tara and Alexander helping you not see a dancing mind flare.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. Apparently
Musical
with, now
cue.
with sound effects. That was great. We are going to be concluding our adventure, the old Frazzle Dazzle. Now with a 100% more caffeinated DM.
Oh.
I had caffeine for the first time.
Cheater!
Oh.
I haven't had any yet.
That's
Can we call this actually
caffeine cheating.
the dazzle? What is it? The dazzle, frazzle, dazzle.
Feel
Okay.
frazzle
You
dazzle.
should be caffeinated, Elyssa.
I think.
I might actually lose the ability to speak though at some point because it's the first coffee I've had in about a month. All right. I just want to note that while I think I'm doing a very good job with staying awake, some people have been making some certain not accusations.
Assertions?
Observations, both work, about how horrible I look. And I want you, chat, and all of you to know that it hurts.
Oh,
Cry a little.
We think you look pretty.
Greg. Your glasses are nice. It gives like a really natural eyeliner to your black dark
it
eyes.
hides the sunkenness of my
It's nice.
features.
Yeah.
All right, so just a reminder that if you want to donate to any of the players to help them out, they're going to need it. You can also donate to me if you want to watch them die horribly at bit.ly/D&D extra, /Bilsland XL.
Bilsland.
Yep. That's where you can also get a copy of the adventure for $20.
5,000 words.
Yeah. And I think I'll reduce the whole ampersand shave thing because I'm not doing very good. So 4,500, yeah, if I can get it by the end of it. I don't think I'll make it, but I believe,
That seems like a challenge.
Should we reduce the hot wings?
Are you getting any
That's till
donations?
tomorrow morning, right?
You really just want to eat super hot wings.
I just want to see how far this can go.
Let's we'll discuss it in our next.
TBD.
Yeah. All right. So we pick up. You guys are standing next to the refreshments table. You just heard an invisible Drax state
right.
that. What did he say? I don't even remember.
Something about
this
the party.
party dull.
Yeah, he didn't
find
like the party.
At which point, nope, that's not a tremor. Never mind, we're good. At which point, sort of, you get like record scratch, and there's like this sort of silent, awkward moment where everybody's looking toward your group. But of course, Drax is invisible.
I cast Dancing Lights.
Make a performance check using your charisma.
I got this. I got this.
How often do I get to say that?
Wait for it. 14.
14?
Yep.
People sort of stare a little awkwardly at your group for a while, but then they start to gradually sway to the smooth sounds of jasmine.
Jazz ukulele.
Sounds
Yeah.
Jazzalele.
Yeah,
So,
as Jasmine is playing this, you also notice something very unusual about the refreshments table. No, it's not full of Kool-Aid. In fact, all of the pitchers and cups and plates are completely empty. There appear to be no food on it.
But there are cups.
There are cups, yeah, and people are holding them.
You can still.
So, okay.
No one will know.
where's the food? I just want to eat some food.
You guys don't see this delicious ham? Oh my gosh! I go right up and I start carving with utensils that you guys can totally see.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
You
And
hear
I
it.
take a piece and oh my god, that's even better.
All
than
right.
Oh.
I'm gonna go and mime.
I've had
like,
this since I was
pouring
on
a
the
flask
surface.
into the into all the various things. Not actually pouring the special brain juice that I have. I'm holding on to that, but I'm gonna mime pouring a flask.
I vigorously start licking the air.
What's one of your most popular songs?
And that's the rest of the adventure. Everybody is being insane.
we should come to.
There endeth the lesson.
Is there anybody else who looks like the second most important person besides the Elven King? Prince?
The second most important person. Give me a insight check using your wisdom.
I think I actually need a good insight. So that'll be beneficial.
I totally want to yell Freebird, but what is your what would be like your Freebird?
12.
Difficult to say because you're not really accustomed to these creatures'
They're all very
hierarchies.
popular.
The beholder looks
hard to pick
like an effing badass. It has like extra eye stalks like stitched onto it, so it's actually got like 20 eye stalks.
I remember him.
Yeah. As you're kind of observing the party, you're playing, you're going crazy. There's this big thunk as the giant barrel that Drax has been carrying is set down on the table.
And suddenly appears.
And then there's a sudden like as it's like split, and ale just starts pouring out and says, And he says, "I will not have these empty cups. We must fill our cups with real drink."
You just broke it.
You see like a glass.
Yeah, I grab a cup and put it under the flowing.
Yeah. I'll start like serving them to people. With drinks. Drinks.
And all right.
I continue playing.
Brain juice?
You're busy playing.
Actual
just the
give me
deal.
another
Just the
performance
deal.
check.
16.
Right. Yeah, people like between the music and the ale, they're starting to get kind of into the rhythm of things and filling their cups and drinking the Dark Lake Stout. And the party, like members of the party, start to slowly become catatonic as they go. A few seem to resist it. Many of the gnomes, there's a few Dwergar as well, lingering about. Even like maybe a shield dwarf as well. They seem to be a little more resistant to it. But and Drax, once again invisible, says, "I was promised there would be other drink here."
Oh no.
I'd like to approach the beholder in the corner and ask him, you seem like an important person. Could you tell us a little, maybe you know about this Urspar fellow? We've been told he's kind of the one organizing this thing, and we'd like to talk to him about the refreshment situation.
In what language do you speak to it?
Undercommon.
It burps.
So it has some refreshments. Or
yeah, it's actually got like an attendant who has tattoos of eyes painted all over his bald head, who sort of like pours it into its mouth. And the beholder speaks to you and says, "You don't yet know what Merc is, do you?"
Could you possibly fill me in? I'm unaware.
I am unaware.
You can make a persuasion check if you'd like. Still going crazy, still performing?
His ham is wonderful.
Now, Drax, I'm sure if we look around, I'm sure we can find some more beverages. But maybe just
I see no beverages here.
no profile.
Perhaps we can spill the blood and then you can drink that.
Whoa.
That sounds delicious.
These are all monsters here.
I often drink the blood of my enemies. I prefer knives.
I have a bow and an arrow.
I have a
Perhaps
dagger.
we could do some damage together.
Bows and arrows are for cowards. Why don't you use a gun?
That's a kind of weapon. What is a gun?
Never mind.
I think it's kind of polearm. There's so many of them, I can never remember all of
Right,
them.
they all have different shapes
yeah.
for different cultures. No one knows. I don't understand it, but it's a human thing.
7. I'm not persuasive.
Oh, your moment will come soon.
Uh-oh.
I dejectedly turn around and walk back to our group, pondering what he meant.
Drax says, I find this music unsuitable. Make it better.
Nope.
Wait.
Hold on. Nope, not gonna work. Sorry, guys.
No, you kind of pick up the pace a little, and he says, "That is good. I'm going to seek other interesting things."
All right.
And you see
are you guys
him.
spilling blood? Is that happening?
These are all monsters.
Interested in
They
doing
should
it.
be killed.
I'm not.
But the monsters aren't acting the same.
I'm just gonna leave Drax
As
to
they normally
whatever he
would.
wants to do.
Neither are we.
I
All right, and thanks to a donation, my alarm didn't go off, but it was at 7:20. There's another trimmer. However, as the ground begins to shake, you also hear gong, and the groaning of those giant stone doors you had seen at the end of the hall.
I got a 10.
13.
14? Good.
19.
19? Good.
8.
I still got it.
9.
9. All right. Actually, yeah. So it's gonna be half damage here. So basically, several of the guests all kind of like are thrown about, and some of them are thrown down. The structure itself seems fairly intact, so there's not a lot of rock falling. So you're just going to actually this time take a little less damage. You're only going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you're kind of thrown to the ground. Some of the guests as well get kind of bumped up, but then just like stand up once again, kind of zombie-like, and resume conversation. So the doors you hear, and some of the guests start to kind of filter in that direction.
Where are you going?
This way, this way. Come now. I'm
All right,
sure there's
then.
more ham or
Hold open.
blood or
Let's
something.
go.
Well, that's good.
I run ahead and like push my way through everyone. 'Cause I'm so excited, and I lick my way through the crowd.
Just like,
yeah.
ha.
What is everyone wearing?
Tongue lolling.
So much excitement.
What
No
is
one's
everyone
paying
wearing?
attention.
Like, is anyone wearing like metal or armor or anything?
No, actually, strangely, it seems like most of the medals have been removed. But you
Luckily.
just wait.
Lucky me.
You just wait.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right, and do you guys you see Drax sort of just stalking among the group, pushing people aside, like, oh. But they're all kind of, since they're all crazy anyway. Do any of you try to like kind of follow Alyssa's face into
Yes.
the
Yeah, we all
chamber?
go in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
all
I go
shuffling
in.
For sure.
forward, yeah.
So
We
you guys
came
are
all
kind
this
of at
way.
the front of the crowd, and you see like lines of, there's like a line of 5 deep gnome on either side of this giant chamber that you go into. Just beyond, it looks like it's partially like masonry work and stone. There's a couple daises, but then beyond, like it looks like the walls have just been torn out and this giant cavern has been exposed. And lining the entrance to this, where is the dice bag again? Jeremy?
Yes.
Jeremy has the dice bag. What about the dice bag?
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Oh, they can't find it
Oh,
on
no,
your page.
any $5 donation or higher, I will give it away to one donor
Okay.
of a $5 donation or higher. So,
Like randomly?
like randomly.
That's pretty neat.
So,
Yeah.
Wow.
it's made by my wife. It's made of silk.
Cool.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is legit.
Yeah.
Spider cell?
Sally makes awesome things.
Yes, Tally makes amazing things.
So you
Not
rush in.
spiders.
There are these deep gnomes, and they are all dressed in robes and kind of these patchwork robes, and they all just kind of watch you as you enter. And there's something a little disconcerting about them.
Like what?
Can I make an insight check?
You can, yeah.
19.
19. All right.
No, actually, 22.
All right. They don't. Their bearing doesn't seem much like deep gnomes. They're slightly more hunched over, and they just don't sort of stare with the same glimmer of intelligence. You can make a wisdom saving throw to disbelieve.
I want to believe.
Anybody else? In this case, I mean, you are delusional, but you may still see through it.
That's a 19 to disbelieve.
Okay, actually, that's fine. Any insight checks from anybody else who is kind of checking these out? I heard Alyssa's face, and did anybody else say they were?
So
I'm in the chamber for sure.
in the little thing I got that I believe something, even in the face of overwhelming evidence, I believe that thing. Would this act as opposite in this instance?
I completely did not understand any of that. You convince yourself that things are true, even in the face
Right.
of overwhelming. Yeah, so you basically probably think this is like a real sort of ceremony party thing.
Okay, got it. Oh my god, you guys.
I got a 9.
This would be so exciting.
Very low.
I'm gonna say catatony right now. Just okay. I'm out of
All
it.
right.
I'll probably stop moving.
So the one sort of crazy person actually manages to see through the illusion here. And what you see are these creatures, a bit like that. Demonic creatures hunched over, and they seem to actually be wearing deep gnome faces on them. The faces, they're sort of like hanging on them like they've been just sort of, but the rest of them is demon-like.
Oh my gosh.
These are demons. These are demons.
They're not demons. They're deep gnomes.
No.
They're not hams either.
No, but they're demons. Look. They're just having like masks. They have masks on.
Can I lick them?
Yes, you can lick them and you will die. They are powerful
I'll
demons.
die. I'm gonna die.
I don't see any
This
Look.
is awesome.
Just look at them.
I'm looking. This is great.
We're all looking at them.
We're all crazy here.
I run over to them.
This is not a mask.
Tongue ready.
They,
It's not a
they
mask.
watch you as you come over.
We're about to be killed.
No, let me show you. I
And I
use
just-
Mage Hand to try and just kind of like
Now-
slightly tug at someone's face. It is not a mask, clearly.
Yes, where the madness works in our
all right.
favor.
Oh,
Oh, you're
And
right.
it
It was
just
a
slides
mask.
right
Oh.
off.
oh.
And
But it looks delicious.
the face sort of,
Oh.
What does it look like now? Can we see the demon, or is it just a deep gnome with no face?
it's just a deep gnome with no face. No, you actually, the rest of you get, you can make wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Why wisdom? Can you stop doing the wisdom? 14.
Yeah, 14.
I think, Elyssa, you feel shame that you still can't see through these.
As
so-
a minor action.
Yeah, you're going to roll 1 on this check.
No, I'm not.
Whoa.
Critical success.
So you gave me this thing.
Okay, I won't
Just
do
to
that. Fine. Okay. I'll take it.
So you see a face slide off of one of these gnomes. Your check was
8
8 with advantage.
with advantage.
He had 14.
I had 14, yeah.
Okay, you're good. You can see. You see the demon.
22.
22. You see the demon.
Right,
So,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I see,
You're right. I
I
was
see an undergnome with no face, right?
Yeah.
You gonna shoot an arrow
Oh,
at it?
sir, I am so sorry. Can I use?
goes
I
in
use
dozens.
my mage hand to like try and pick it up for him awkwardly.
It's sort of like fighting over your head.
Oh,
Like the
sorry.
face is
Oh,
like
go
like
ahead.
rolling around,
Go
like
ahead.
it's like
So,
what was the thing that the dessert thing that you make that's all flat that you roll up.
Crepe?
It looks like a crepe. It's getting like rolled up and it's getting turned on. Crepe face.
Crepe face.
Crepes.
Grapes. That's pretty good.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor, since I know there's
Okay.
demons.
How many of them are there? You said there were dozens of them? All in rows?
8 total. Yeah, they're
Oh, okay.
all on lines.
Can I lick them at this point? Am I licking them?
You can go, approach them to lick them, but actually something else is going to catch your eye, and the rest of you, you're seeing these demons, but you're also in this vast chamber, and there's a giant opening in the middle of it, and it's not enormous, but it's like 30 feet wide, and piled in front of it is this enormous mass of wealth. Gems and jewels are pretty much the same thing. Treasure, necklaces, statues. There's like furniture in there, like antiques,
sculptures.
Things, old Mickey Mouse stuff is thrown in there. You see some old dusty tomes as well.
Dude, treasure.
Hold that one.
The demons don't actually react to all this. Like it tries to get it, eventually gets it back, and it's like
Sorry,
unrolling it
sorry.
and putting it back on its face.
Drax, did you see that?
I see an enormous mass of wealth that shall be ours.
Anybody else seeing
Totally.
What about the demons, Drax?
these demons?
Yes.
I see no demons here.
I'm trying to speak as loud as I can to everybody who's gathered.
They're all sort of moving just in a big mass toward the treasure.
Treasure.
Well, let's see what happens.
You're
Should
so
we hang
shiny.
back?
Yes, yes, we should.
Not
go forward?
Let's not go forward.
I don't go
until
forward.
We have
I
more
go forward.
information.
Yeah, I'm staying with them.
All right.
I push onward.
Wait, you can lick us. Come here.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I got metal though.
Oh no. Oh no. What have you done
Well,
to me?
to be clear, this whole thing, like there are coins and bars of precious metals. Like this is the metal motherlode. It is effing metal.
Okay. I start walking back and forth. I can't handle the
Clearly
metal.
distraught.
Yeah.
Metal, metal, metal.
Just wait and see what happens when they touch the metal. Because
And so the crowd all kind of goes and gathers around it. Let's see. You're a spellcaster? Right?
I'm a monk.
Oh no, you're a monk.
I'm a spellcaster.
You're a spellcaster.
Of no, just so clear, I get an arcane ward because I cast an abjuration spell.
What's your arcane ward do?
It has 12 HP and it'll
Okay.
take damage
All right.
for me.
You don't hear, rather, that isn't relevant to this. You do hear a voice though, and it says, "Psst, you over there. Come here."
Do I know the direction he's coming from?
It seems to be in your head.
Oh.
No, I know. Sorry, it's not in your head. It seems to be coming from the treasure pile.
Oh.
I mean, it's kind of staying a little louder because you guys are like still like 30 or 40 feet back from that. Yeah, you, the one. You're a Dwergar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you, the Dwergar. In ropes.
Does anyone else hear that? There's a
What?
there's
There's
a
a lot of
voice
noise.
calling me to.
You
the
guys can
treasure's
hear it.
talking to me.
It's out
Or
loud.
something.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. It's coming from where?
The treasure pile. There's something there. It's asking
I'm
for
not
me.
something. I'm a book. Come here.
Oh, there's a. It says it's a book. You can't hear that?
Well, yeah. I mean, we can hear it now.
Yeah.
But
Oh, you can't. Okay. Well, which book are you? There's a lot of stuff there. Where are you?
Okay, if you get closer, I'll tell you.
yeah, just
lick
go.
it? Well, what is
What's
it?
the
What
worst
is
that
it?
could
What is
happen?
It's a book,
Yeah,
right?
it's-
Can I lick it?
Whatever.
Can I lick it?
Well,
I'll lick
you
it.
might
I'll
have
lick
metal
it.
on it. Hold on.
No, I'll lick it. I'll
What's
lick it.
going on here, don't you? Come here.
Okay, so I approach the treasure pile.
All right.
Toward the book.
The rest of the group is also kind of gathered around, but you're sort of a little toward the front. And as you're approaching this book, at that same time, sort of stepping out from some of the alcoves along the side of this giant chamber, you can see a pair of deep gnomes, and then a very short gnome. It sort of looks a little like decrepit, very wrinkled, but a weathered look to it. And it in your head, all of your heads, you hear the voice of this gnome kind of leading this pair. There's the pair behind it as a female and a male, and they say, "Prepare the sacrifice for the undermaw."
Whoa. Whoa.
And all of the demons begin to sort of move forward through the crowd. Do you still approach the book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for the book.
All right. Hello. My name is shit.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
I am a book.
My name is
Prepare to die.
Tarkamis, and you're in grave danger here. Please take me, and I will tell you how to escape this.
I'll pick up the book.
And it looks a bit like this giant tome.
It's a nice,
Yeah.
nice and leather bound and heavy.
Yes, I have answers for you. You want to know what's going on, don't you?
Yeah.
We must leave this place, and I'll tell you.
I have to leave. Can I open it? Can I
At-
open
at
it and
this
start
point-
reading it? Is there
Yeah.
anything written inside?
Yeah. Yeah, within, you find, oh shit, actually, I don't remember. Do you remember, Jared?
I think it's all like ancient, arcane, like pre-current civilization text.
Yeah, so it's incomprehensible.
babble to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, you guys are kind of close to the treasure amid the group. The demons are moving forward. The other other things are moving forward. The other paragnomes are moving forward, and you feel a tremor. This one doesn't throw you to feet, but it feels directly below you, and you hear it. And again, your head says, "The undermaw is eager for its feast."
You guys, something seems off.
So move back to the doorway.
Yeah, I'm
Is
with you.
that the book still talking to everyone when we hear it in our head?
So
Do we
there's
know?
two. There's the voice of the book, which is actually just speaking. It sounds like it's coming from the
Okay,
book.
it's like, okay.
And then the voice in your head, you don't know its. No, you know its source is this gnome. You have this immediate sort of sense of presence and power from this deep gnome that's leading these other two.
What should we do? What should
Back
we do?
up. Wait.
Back up, like get out of the center of the room.
Why would we back up? Our enemy is right before us. And you see people kind of like being jostled to the side by this invisible force.
Oh no.
Greg
Wow.
cackles madly.
And you see suddenly like Drax appears from his invisibility, trying to like stab this withered gnome with two knives.
Oh.
Oh.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
And one of the knives sort of like just barely scratches his skin. The other one, like despite it seeming like a strike, just sort of deflects off of it. And the the gnome, you just see as Drax is basically thrown into the hole. Just goes flying. You don't even
There's a
see
hole?
what. Yeah, it's the giant maw, which you guys haven't approached. It's so sorry if it's not clear. Giant pile of treasure, big hole, crowd around the couple of gnomes that are approaching.
Oh shit.
Oh. All right. Well, Drax is gone.
Well then, yeah.
Time to go.
Well, I guess.
Did you grab the book?
I got the book.
Let's go.
All right.
Are we able to leave?
All right, you've got the book. Yeah, you guys want to pull back?
Yeah,
Yep.
so just like tiptoe backwards,
All right.
like slowly. Like,
Maybe no one will notice. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
The book says, "You must break the illusion if you want to escape."
I'm attempting to lick the book the entire time.
just like
Wait it.
The book does not taste trustworthy.
Guys, we can't do this. We can't. The book, no, we can't.
Okay,
we
slow
can't.
down.
No, don't.
Nothing in making sense here.
No one's.
We're all crazy here.
Yeah.
is there a way to like detect if I think the book is evil or not in any way? Like I don't have detect evil, obviously, but
You can do an insight check.
okay. 4.
Seems like it's interested in self-preservation because now you can see that the frape-wearing gnomes or demons have begun to throw and push the treasure into this giant maw.
Yep. Let's continue to go.
Break the illusion.
Guys,
says
we need
the
to
book.
leave the book. We can't.
Oh, we broke the illusion because we can see the demons now.
You
It's not-
you ask it that?
Yeah. Yeah.
It says, you broke one illusion, but you didn't break the illusion. The creature you are opposed to is very powerful. His name is Fraser Blue, master of deception and illusion.
Oh.
Can you point him out to us?
It's possible that
I
it's
don't have hands, you idiot.
I mean, just describe what he looks like.
Is he here?
You know who he is.
I think it's the leader gnome.
Is it you?
It must
Are
be.
you friends with
Leader
him?
gnome.
Gotta be the decrepit one.
The decrepit gnome.
Yeah.
Leader gnome.
All right, and with that, as they start piling more and more of the treasure, the whole ground begins to split, and wrenching out of the earth is an enormous worm-like creature. Its maw looks like a great white, except it's rows and rows of these pincer-like teeth splitting out from further back in the cavern. It has a You see a tail rising up with an enormous stinger like the size of one of these tables.
Oh.
Sorry, I probably just killed the chat. And roll initiative.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh man.
Oh no.
That's where I got my 20 was initiative.
Hey, twinsies.
Hey. Hey.
All right, actually, I'm going to go down this way. Alyssa's face.
5.
Biff.
2. I'll be going last.
This is going to be fantastic. Alwyn.
21.
Escalax.
5.
Nice.
Nothing is real. Everything
Jasmine?
is deception.
20.
And within your heads, as all this is happening, you just hear this maniacal laughter, and the gnome itself, the kind of wrinkled gnome next to this female and male gnome that looks sort of entranced, just smiles. But within your heads, you're this crazy laughter. Fortunately for you, the worm got a 2. With its
The white worm.
dexterity of -2, it has a 0 initiative.
Yay.
Oh, that is something.
That is the
And
thing.
the creature looks a bit like this.
Ooh.
However, you recognize that this creature
Beetlejuice.
looks much larger than a normal worm. And it sort of actually looks like it maybe has been encrusted within the earth here for centuries, if not millennia, undisturbed. And only now the treasure has been being shoved down its throat. Is it awakening? So, Alwyn.
The demons are still pushing treasure into its maw?
No, at this point, they're actually like the ground has split away, and they're just like falling into the chasm remaining where this thing was.
Okay. And okay, I don't really know. I take out my bow and I shoot the worm.
Shoot the worm?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I before that I cast Hunter's Mark on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Anybody who donates to any of our players right now can deal 1 point of extra damage per dollar donated. Or they're going to die.
Does a 23 hit?
A 23 does in fact hit.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Nice. So 2 hits, that's good. If I could just find my D8s, that is 13 plus 8, which
21?
is 21.
Got it.
And then whatever Hunter's Mark does.
All right, you've looked that up. Jasmine. Wait, not. Yeah, Jasmine, 20.
Can I cast Fear on the worm?
You may try.
I attempt to cast Fear.
All right.
Do I roll anything? Like,
Wisdom
what do I
saving
do?
throw?
Wisdom saving throw, yeah.
DC. It almost certainly fails. Oh, no, actually, there's a bonus to that.
Doesn't-
I got a
DC should be
15.
8 plus proficiency
Extra
plus
5
your
damage from
modifier.
Oh.
So it should be 8 plus your proficiency should be 3.
With a 15, I succeeded. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah.
Fine.
All right.
Fine,
Do
fine,
you stay where you
fine,
are? Do
it's
you
fine.
run the hell away?
I think I'm gonna run.
Well, remember your flaw.
Oh. Well,
Well,
I don't. It's really confusing to me. So I just
You just
believe.
believe the
So
best.
I believe the best, like the best possible situation.
Yeah.
Okay, then hang out.
This is an entity.
This is
of,
great.
Of
This is
power.
great.
Well, they're in power to use. Elyssa face.
So I suddenly get very, very upset and I start raging. And I'm going to, and mind you, because I have the wolf totem, while I rage, all my friends have advantage on attack rolls against any creature within 5 feet.
Okay.
Everything is okay.
Yeah, 5 feet of me. Okay, so I'm going to rage and bring out my battle axe.
Okay.
Oh God. I'm going to use my automatic 20.
Okay.
And
So you'll deal double dice damage.
Yep.
Why are you
So
guys so
I have
angry?
2. Where is it?
Short
Yeah,
on
D8.
time. Escalex, you're on deck.
And 11 and plus 5, so 16.
Okay.
And I'm going to
You get a second
roll.
attack or not?
Yeah, I do. And I got a 23
23. Yep.
and 11.
Okay. Is somebody monitoring the donations to see whether well, I guess actually.
We're all
Yeah.
kind of getting ready.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we'll have to whatever.
This party
Or
was
directed
so
bonus damage.
nice.
Bonus damage. All right. Escalax.
All right, I am going to run up to the worm.
Just like.
Wait a minute. You wanted the worm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stay within 5. I don't even need to be. I'm gonna run up to the worm.
All right.
And I am going to use my last remaining critical success.
All right.
And use a stunning strike on it.
Nice.
So I'm spending a key point, and it needs to succeed in a Constitution save or be stunned until the end of my next turn.
It is quite good at Constitution saving.
Well, we're throwing everything that we can at it right
You have
now.
a plus 11. 26.
Plus 11.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, I'm still gonna do some
Nobody
damage.
has a failure for me, right?
Sorry.
Wish we
Nobody
did.
has an automatic failure.
Really wish we did.
Someone, anyone? I will deal 14 points of quarterstaff damage to it.
14 points. Got it. Kristen, I think I actually calculated. Oh no, never mind. I thought I calculated the wisdom savings wrong, but you're
It's
good.
okay. Everything
Okay.
is fine.
Any more damage, Jer?
That's it.
Okay.
I'm. Oh no, I still get my second attack. So let's do that. 11.
11 points. Oh no, that does not hit.
Okay. Cool.
Biff.
All right. I have a question about counterspell. Is what this little decrepit gnome doing? Is he considered like concentrating on a spell or anything where I could use counterspell to try to like?
You
dispel
may
the effects?
try to dispel the basically the illusion, the madness that's sort of overwhelming this. But if what the book says is true, the book of Tarkamis, then you would be trying to dispel the effect of a demon lord.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, so it would be futile.
Unless
Okay,
you
I'm going to
automatic
use color
success.
spray instead.
Right.
Aiming it at toward the worm.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, I believe so. Oh no, sorry. It's just a hit point thing.
Okay.
So I get 6.
Does it
6d10.
affect creatures of hit points? So I think you might be. This creature's gonna have a lot of hit points.
Over 6d10.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna aim it. Am I close enough to aim it at
The demons.
Are they attacking us soon?
The demons seem to. They're all being sort of falling.
Can I aim it at the demon lord? Not the worm. The worm's.
You would
not-
have to run up to him, but
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Why are you so angry?
I'd like to do that.
Okay.
Does anybody have a bunch of d10s?
I have some. Pass those down if you need them.
I just need one more. Perfect. There we go. Got it.
All right. We are probably gonna have time. One more round after this.
All right, that's 12, 16, 25, 29, 36.
Damage or hit points worth?
Hit points worth of people it affects, starting with the
Okay.
lowest. Hit
So
points, I think.
what will happen is you will not even touch the demon lord, but the two people next to him will be affected.
Okay.
By what color?
It's a dazzling red.
Okay. Which
And,
does what?
They're blinded. They can't
It
see
dazzles.
All right.
for one round.
You're bedazzling them.
They just sort of like
Bedazzle, razzle, frazzle.
Razzle, dazzle, razzle,
the
frazzle.
decrepit gnome
Dazzle.
will simply turn its back on you and walk away.
Good.
The desired effect.
Disrespectful.
And it says, "My work here is done." And the worm, because you guys are all hurting it, is going to turn its attention on one of the 4 of you who have attacked it.
Kill the worm, everyone. Prince Darendal, now's your chance to prove your worth.
Alwyn, it tries to bite you.
Of course it does. I preemptively take a healing potion and drink
Crit.
Oh.
13, 17, 23, 27, 36. 36 points of piercing damage. Are you still conscious?
I have 1 hit point left.
Wow. Okay. You need a dexterity saving throw.
15.
All right. You are swallowed.
All right.
You are blinded and restrained. And at the start of your next turn, you will dissolve in acid, effectively.
Suddenly,
I
Bill's
drink a healing
gone.
potion.
Seems prudent.
The stinger.
The singer gets its own turn. Oh no.
Of course it does.
1, 2, 3, 4 is going to go after you. I'm sorry if I look like I'm enjoying this too much. You, Escalax.
Okay.
That's going to be a 19 against AC.
Yeah, you got me.
Oh, low damage.
That's good.
So only 17 points of damage.
Okay.
But you need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw is going to be 13.
All right, I'm going to use my critical fumble on you.
Okay. So
You fail
1.
that. And you're going to take 42 points of poison damage.
Okay. Well, I am at 0.
Oh.
Oh no.
All right,
Nice,
back to the top of the
we
initiative.
get
We
to-
have a total of like 3 minutes. So, Alwyn.
I take a healing potion that was very nicely donated by Joseph Trebuzio. Thank you.
don't think
I
you-
swallow it and I dissolve into nothingness.
What a world! What a world! What a worm! I'm dissolving in worm
Yeah.
juice.
21 points of acid damage, which might not kill you, but.
Oh, no, it does.
Jasmine.
Bye, everyone.
Jasmine.
I cast Minor Illusion to summon backup dancers.
So this is the Titanic going down. You're playing. You're going to keep the show alive.
Yeah, they just
If you want
this
to
is
drag
behind
me out
Yeah, they
so
do
that
the
I
worm,
can
yeah.
play
Oh,
my
yeah,
character
they're
tomorrow, that
doing
would
the
be
worm.
really appreciated.
They're doing the worm.
Alyssa's face.
I'm going to use my last critical success
Okay.
to
Oh, this could
attack
be
him.
amazing. Will you? You're gonna hack at it.
Yep. Here we go.
All right.
So I need. May I borrow your other D8?
All right. Then we're gonna have one more turn for Biff here.
9. So that's 14, and then I'm going to attack one more time,
Okay.
and that is 20,
You hit.
and
Oh, do 16 damage or more.
13.
Oh, 27. All right. You hack at it quite a bit. Though. Okay. Go ahead and go, Biff. You can roll your death saving throw if you want.
If you want.
All right. I guess I turn my attention on the worm and run
One
up to it.
success.
You get advantage.
At this
Oh,
point,
yeah.
everybody is just sort of standing watching it. Nobody seems to have been.
No one took
so
my
far,
direction?
Yeah, under
God, what
the illusion of this, and the book is just like, get out of here! What are you doing? Don't attack it! You fool!
I rolled a 22.
You hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
It's not gonna work. And I do 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. When you do that damage, you don't kill it. However, it does regurgitate your body. It's like half dissolved. It's you're clutching a healing potion in your hand.
Bill's back.
Thank you.
All right, final turn for the worm, and then I think we'll have to wrap up here. It's going to attempt to bite you, Elyssa, with a 28 against AC.
It bites.
Doesn't hit.
Play us out, Jasmine.
Sorry.
22 points of piercing damage.
Oh, still alive,
up.
baby.
Oh yeah.
And the stinger against you.
no.
That's going to be, my dice are hot. 25 against AC.
Oh yeah, that's a for
All
sure
right,
hit.
you're going to take 19 points of piercing damage
Alive.
and Constitution saving throw.
Is it against poison?
Yes,
Yeah, I get advantage.
you will need it.
Please have that advantage.
15 plus 3, 18.
Is not enough. You take 42 points of poison damage.
Oh my
I'm
god.
super dead.
The thing is, it's not even attacking you because you're not doing anything to it.
I was hoping it wouldn't hit me. I was gonna run out with invisibility next turn.
All right, I think we'll have to wrap up there because we are out of time. We're so close to a TPK, so close.
So close.
I
For all
you
intents and
weren't
purposes.
actually supposed to fight the worm, so.
I think we're itching for combat.
Challenge 15, so that means it's a realistic adversary for a level 15 party.
Oh man.
So congrats on lasting a couple rounds.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. Thank you all so much for joining in the game.
Thank you,
I
Greg.
hope you still had fun
you, Greg.
despite the grim ending. That's part of the fun of these one-shots.
Is it,
Yeah.
Greg?
For who?
It was good for me. Was it good for you?
It was pretty good. The ham was delicious.
Yeah. And I think we'll cut back to one of our intermissions. So I'll be playing in the next session, as will Alyssa. And then I think, Jerry, you're going to be back for DMing later on.
I'll be
Not
back
DMing, but
tomorrow
playing.
morning.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thanks everyone for the donations.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you so
Thanks,
much.
guys. Frazzle dazzle.
Old Frazzle Dazzle.
Are we on?
Yeah.
All
Welcome back to Underdark HQ. I'm Alexander.
I'm Tara.
And we have a correction to make from earlier. The Mind Flayers are our friends, and we have nothing to fear from them.
Oh yeah, I've heard that in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So we have some exciting wrap-ups to the campaign that Greg was just running. We're going to get him in here in just a minute. We want to thank some donors who have been contributing. Specifically, I want to thank Rory, Jennifer, John, Preston, TJ, Len, April, Thomas, Nicholas, Sam, David, Claude, Adam, Krishna, Jonathan, Naomi, and Tim, who have donated very recently. Thank you guys so much. We really
Thank you
appreciate
all.
it. This is all obviously for the kids, and we really appreciate the donations that you guys are making, and we want to incentivize you to keep making those donations.
Yeah, so in addition to helping out children's hospitals around the US and Canada, you are eligible for some really, really awesome Dungeons & Dragons swag by donating. So you can go to bit.ly/D&D Extra Life. You're probably already there. It's the main Extra Life page for the Dungeons & Dragons team. And you'll see a list of all these different awesome prizes that you can get. You can get those by donating the amount that you want to donate, and in the message, letting us know what prize you want.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's shipping free, so for some of these heavier things, that's kind of an awesome deal, particularly if you don't live close by. Maybe you're in a foreign country.
Yeah, we do international shipping for free.
So
So it's like the best deal you're going to get.
That's kind of incredible. You should definitely take us up on it. So here's how it goes. We have some awesome stuff that's already here, and we have some awesome new stuff that's going to be coming around. For starters, I really, really like this metal.
It's so good. The water
this
bottle,
thing's great.
$30. And any donation over $20, you're going to get this awesome collectible Tiamat pin. It's an official Penny Arcade pin trading pin. Anything over $20, you're going to get that. So if you get this $30
Those are
water
not
bottle,
available
you're also
anywhere
getting
else.
that.
Yeah, those are not available elsewhere. So that's actually a really awesome deal. You can still get something else and get the pin as well.
Yeah.
Super great. Okay, I think it's about time that we get our dungeon master in here and grill him the way that he grilled his players. Come on down, Greg.
I think they were more swallowed than grilled.
Yeah.
So first off, how are you doing? How long have you been awake now?
So I had the 1.5 hour nap.
That
around-
luxurious nap.
around
Sounds great.
8 a.m. this morning. Otherwise, I've been awake since 8 a.m. on Friday.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And you were probably awake before 8 a.m. as well, right?
Yeah, actually, no, I woke up at 6 a.m. So at this
Yeah.
point, it's been 48 hours? What?
We're making
No.
him do math, same way
Yeah,
he made
no,
his
it's been like
players.
36 hours or something like that.
Good.
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 That's
Yeah.
totally
Yeah.
healthy.
But apparently, I feel okay. I just don't know if anybody understands the words that I'm saying.
No, we do not.
No. Okay. You just
So,
We smile.
yeah, that's great, Greg. It's really
Watch
good.
this back later, and it's just gibberish.
So, Greg, you put your players through some pretty terrible things, including those tremors. How did that work out?
So I knew that I wasn't going to get a lot of combat in, so I actually wanted to create a sense of threat for the players, and so actually having those tremors was a way to kind of drain some of their resources prior to the big final encounter. So they
horrible.
really only ended up having like 2 combats. I don't tend to like running a lot of combat heavy sessions, especially in the live stream. So in that case, I really wanted to. While the worm was a challenge, they might have been able to do a little bit better had they not had the tremor resources. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
we'll talk about that.
So how many tremors did they actually end up facing?
I think it was 5 of them. Let's see, there was 1 each hour, then 2 from donation, so 6,
Awesome.
except that one of them was a little subdued because they were inside a location.
Got it. So speaking of donations, we were checking out your personal player/DM page, and you've got a $5,000 goal. You are currently at $3,989.
Yeah.
So you are pretty darn close to that, about $1,000 off. And if you reach that goal is it by the end of this thing, by noon tomorrow?
Well, I was
Or-
thinking that, yeah, I'd
or you
shave the
changing it up?
ampersand into my hair, but at this point, since since my session is done and I'm only going to be playing, I think I'll set it at 4,500. I'll have Elyssa do the ampersand in my hair at 8 a.m. So that's the 8 a.m. threshold.
And of
Okay.
course, the ampersand that you're talking about is the same one that is in the D&D logo.
Yes. Well, I'm sure it will look exactly
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
perfectly
So-
like it.
Perfect.
Yeah. Good.
So at
Yeah.
8 a.m., you could potentially have that shaved into your head and also eat a hot wing?
Yes, actually.
So tell us
So
about
that's
the
a
hot wing bit.
horrible time.
Elyssa and I, we wanted to do some sort of interesting things with our final donation threshold. So she set her goal at $1,000. I think she's like about 300 short.
She is. Yeah.
Yeah. And if she gets that, we are both going to follow suit with you guys and eat the spiciest hot wings available in the area.
You will regret that.
Okay,
and
but
try to do one of
what
these.
are the spiciest hot wings available at 8 a.m.?
We're gonna. I think the plan was to get them tonight. I don't know. Are we still gonna do the hot wings tonight? Yes.
But
we're
what
gonna
if they
get
go
them.
bad?
They're already bad.
There's a fridge.
They start bad.
Yeah.
you can't make it worse.
Yeah, enjoy.
No, yeah.
So obviously DMing for a live stream is pretty different than DMing for a home campaign. What makes the difference there?
Well, a lot of it is just about pacing. I mean, obviously, I botched the pacing a little bit, but you are, first of all, trying to create an entertaining experience. So, like I said, sometimes combat I feel like can drag things down a bit for people watching at home. So, trying to keep things theatrical, faster paced, and then being willing to just throw things out to kind of keep things going. So, I only ended up doing about half the adventure. There was a whole MacGyver bit from one of our donors that didn't end up happening, but he got referenced, so that was still fulfilled.
Do you have anything that you're going to be passing on to the next DM?
I think I actually used all of my incentives.
Wow.
So,
Awesome.
yeah, after doing this the last couple of years, I've tried to be diligent about keeping pace with them because particularly when you're dealing with the 24-hour game DMing the entire thing, it's a big challenge to manage, like 20 or 30 or 40 incentives.
Yeah.
So how did DMing right now for 4 hours compare to DMing for 24 hours last time?
I felt pretty good about it. I actually really like the 24-hour DMing. It makes it go really fast.
Does it?
This has gone a little slower today.
Oh, because you weren't like actively doing stuff the whole time.
But actually, I was kind of lamenting that I was later in the session because I didn't know how much energy I'd have. But this was a nice energy boost and also helped it kind of go faster at the end.
Nice.
Excellent. Are you planning on staying awake for the rest of the time?
That's the plan, yeah.
Okay.
What do we have? 16 hours left?
That sounds about right.
16 hours. So I'll be playing in the next session. That might be a bit of a challenge because sometimes being a player can be a little sort of less energetic than DMing.
Fair enough.
So if we see you bouncing in your seat, that's what's going on.
Yeah, well, and I still have had 1 cup of coffee. I'm sort of holding more in reserve, maybe some soda as well.
Awesome.
Some generous soul brought some Monster drinks, energy drinks.
Oh no. Well, best of luck with you as a player and awesome job as a DM. That seemed like a very, very fun campaign and my personal favorite name for a campaign.
Thank you.
It was like the Frazzle Dazzle or...
The old Frazzle
Dazzle.
Because of course the Demon Lord Frazzle Blue.
Very nice.
Fantastic.
All right, Greg, we're going to let you get some rest. Or at least...
Or down some Monster.
By going and sitting in the player chair.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate
So
it.
we'll let you mosey on over there and get set up, and we're going to wrap up here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
And remember, you can donate to Greg's player page. It's under Greg Bilsland on the main page. Just scroll on down. I believe it's all separated by the time period, so you'll see him for the past campaign as well as this one coming up. Just click on his thing. He is just a little over $1,000 away from getting about $550 away from getting an ampersand shaved into his hair while eating a hot wing at 8 a.m. this morning. We'll be back at that point to play our game. I know I want to see that.
Yeah, speaking of which, this is Tara and I's last hosting session.
Yeah.
For this year's Extra Life. We're going to be swapping out with some other folks in just a moment. But we do have one more cool item to show you guys.
We got to
before
pick
go.
which item we wanted to leave on, and we're really excited about this
one. We
one.
went to the Tomb of Horrors and picked this one. So, here we go.
Ooh.
Giant Mini.
It's so pretty.
It is, I don't know if we have somebody who can zoom on this guy.
Everyone's going
Demetrius.
bonkers.
Oh, he's on it. Awesome.
Oh,
this is the Attack Wing Silver Dragon Premium Game Piece.
But
It's
it can also
lovely.
just be used as a miniature or as a decorative mantelpiece.
So this is giant. This is ridiculously large.
Oh my gosh.
But it comes with all the stuff to be able to play for Attack Wing, but you can also just use it as a giant mini to terrorize your players.
And do you guys see how beautiful, like how shiny it is?
It's so nice.
It's beautiful.
It's
the
really
Silver
nice.
Dragon.
So this, shipped to you, mind you, there's no shipping charge, is a minuscule $75. $75, your entire donation goes to a 501c3, tax deductible, and you get this.
And you'll also get the Tiamat pin because it's over $20.
Oh yeah, because Greg hasn't turned that off yet, because I don't think he knows it happened. So, for any donation over $20, you also get the Tiamat pin.
I feel like we're auctioning right now. We're like, what else can we get? Anyway, that's fantastic. But sadly, I think it is our time to pass the torch to the next co-hosts.
So we'd like to welcome up Chris and Elyssa. Come on down. Chris and Elyssa are going to be taking over for us for the next how many hours?
4 hours for me, but I think the rest of the day for you.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
She's in it for the long haul.
Oh my goodness. It'll be fun. Wow. Okay, so we'll be passing off. I know that they also have some challenges that they're working towards on their player pages that they're going to tell you about. And Alexander and I are going to be back at 8 a.m. to be playing with Chris Perkins and Jeremy and Tally, who you guys have seen play and DM before earlier today. We'll be playing from 8 to noon, and we're going to go roll our characters tonight. I'm scared.
We should ask first, though, what upcoming awesome donation challenges do you guys have going?
We actually have our hot pepper challenge going. It was going to be at 8 o'clock, but because of logistics, we pushed it off to 9 o'clock. Also because she's in the lead, and I just can't stand that.
Right.
So, Elyssa and I set forth the challenge yesterday or Thursday.
Something like that, yeah.
That whoever was able to earn the most or gain the most donations between now and when we took over hosting duties was going to take the hot pepper challenge.
Oh my gosh! So hot pepper and hot wings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she hadn't done the hot wings by then.
Double committed.
Yeah. So, we've been competing and trying to get more donations to see whoever gets the most. Whoever gets the most is going to take the Hot Pepper Challenge on camera during the next intermission. And I picked up these lovely, without research, habaneros, because I heard those were pretty good.
They're beautiful looking.
Yeah, they're really nice. They look like the sweet peppers I eat all the time. I
Yeah.
don't think that works that way, though.
No.
Whoever's running our Twitch chat is going to throw up Alyssa's page and my page, and you can help decide who is going to make a complete fool of themselves during the next intermission.
I will also like to note I'm going to also make a complete fool of myself at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning as well. So
Yeah, and-
Chris can do his, his.
Oh, I see what's going on. You're bargaining. You're
If
bargaining.
he wants.
It's for the
So-
kids. I mean, if I take the lead, you can keep donating to Alyssa's page. It's fine.
That's true.
Yeah. So they both, I would say, they both have their own separate challenges going. I wanted to give you guys updates on what they have currently on their pages. They're both really close to their totals. Elyssa is going for 1,000. She's currently at 641, so she's only a couple $100 away. Chris is going for 1.5K to shave his head. He brought the tools here, so he will still shave his head.
It's in my bag. I'll even shave it off in layers. Like I'll buzz it, and then I'll shave a mohawk, and then I'll just go full Perkins.
And
calling that now?
That's
full
what we're calling
Perkins.
it now.
So again, that's for 1.5K, and he's currently at 1259. So he's only a couple $100 away as well. So if you guys are donating for this hot pepper thing, it's also going towards those later goals, which is pretty awesome. It's like double torture for these people.
We're really excited about it because it's all for the kids.
Yeah.
It's all for Children's Miracle Network hospitals.
So we've seen a little bit of what's going to be coming up in the next round, and it looks like there are some very strange surprises coming.
The props and costumes for this upcoming campaign are
I think it looks
fantastic.
amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really, really good.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have a fun time.
Oh yeah.
I'm really looking forward to our first interview. I think he's sitting at the table
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Oh boy.
But that's after.
That's after our Hot Pepper Challenge. So whoever
Yes.
takes the Hot Pepper Challenge has to participate in the interview.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really.
It's going to be amazing. I mean, welcome to Saturday night of Extra Life.
I feel like I already want to start crying and I haven't even had the pepper yet.
Here, you can,
Yeah.
you take a
I can
couple
just
whiffs.
Get a whiff, yeah.
Thank you.
Clear up the
Thank
sinuses?
you. Yeah, really?
Oh my goodness. Well, I think we are leaving the co-hosting duties in good/crazy hands. Best of luck to both of you.
Thank you so much.
You guys, you both did wonderful.
Thank
We
you.
have a lot to live up to.
I think the hot peppers will take it all. And I see you do have two. Is there a chance that you both would have to do it?
Yes, if we both tie. If we tie, don't listen
Oh,
to her.
do you guys hear that? Okay, if they tie, if their donation numbers tie, they both have to do it.
At 9 o'clock when we come on, we'll get an update and we'll see where we're at. If we're tied, we've got 2 peppers.
Okay, you have to make that happen. We will
on,
be
Amy.
back home at that point. We're gonna be rolling our character. We're gonna be watching. We want to see that happen.
All right.
Awesome. Are we ready?
Awesome.
Cool.
Good to go?
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m.
See you in an hour, Internet.
Do the mind flare dance.
We have read many stories about Dritz. We have never really seen him before in quite this way, so that's very exciting. If you know anything about the character, one of Dritz's problems is when he's alone in the Underdark for any length of time, he kind of goes insane. He becomes this sort of primal, fierce, savage, merciless predator. So like the Demon Lords, he kind of loses control of himself.
After the War of the Silver Marchers, after the Sundering, after all of that, he's going back to Menzoberranzan. And he's going back there with the shifting sands under his feet because of the phase rest, with a mindset that, is any of this even real? So everything is like slipping just out of reach for him. To be certain that he's not in a dream state, he's not being deceived by wizardry or demons or whatever.
The duality that's represented by an entity like Demogorgon, that really fits in, that you can see, Drist has that madness just tugging at him. Doesn't just give in and become the pure machine of destruction. Set aside all those regrets, set aside his emotions, and just become the ultimate killing machine. Always having that temptation, tugging at his soul. And Demogorgon, literally representing that path he could follow down. And to me, that's fantastic. It becomes a personal struggle. And I think that's the root of great storytelling. It's the story of an individual at the end of the day.
My name's Chloe Monroe, and I am your Doom for the day, or your Dungeon Master.
Doom Master.
Doom Master, yes. I think it's very appropriate for what I have in store for you. So, like I said, my name's Chloe, and I work here at Wizards of the Coast with the Wizards Play Network team. I'm also former co-host of the Northwest Nerdcast and an avid LARPer. So please check out my page for all the cool ways you guys can help me torture these lovely people here and hopefully bring their characters to the doom I mentioned earlier. Now, to have them introduce themselves, because I'm sure they have a lot to say, let's start over here with the guy we know the best, Mr. Greg Bilsland.
Hello, my name's Greg, as you probably know at this point. Coming off a tall order from the last one, you're going to have to really step up the doom.
I'll do what I can.
All right. I'll be playing Beef McStone Pecs. My pecs are well known throughout the regions for their stony nature, but the real quest that I'm going to be on is to seek out my destiny. I've got my old grandfather here in me pack, and he's got a message for me. I just have to unlock the secrets in his brain by trying to find somebody who can penetrate the inner annals of his brain and his wrinkles. And anyway, I don't do much of the
brain
bits.
stuff?
Yes, I just know there's squishy things inside. So I'm hoping that in searching through the Underdark and the lands of Faerun, I'm able to find something that can help me unlock the secrets of my past.
What are we looking at when this sort of
Please, oh
introduction
God,
comes out?
Oh, a halfling rogue.
Okay.
No. I am actually playing a Hildorf druid. So I am a fine specimen for a druid, unusually built. I have some sort of some traits that I maybe have inherited from some of my other forms. There's some interesting striping in my hair, some maybe patches of reptilian or scales on my skin. It's a little probably disconcerting, yeah. But I like to spend most of my time in animal form if I can help it. Not much for associating with the human sorts or the humanoid sorts. But I've made fast friends with all of you, or at least you put up with me, probably because of my fine stone pecs.
Indeed, indeed. And
Yes.
while you're at that, could you please also give me your armor class passive perception, please?
Armor class is 15. Passive wisdom perception is 17. And what was the last thing you wanted?
That was it.
That was it. All right.
And Maris, please
Yes.
introduce yourself and your character.
I'm Maris, and I will be playing Namara, who's a high elf who has removed herself from society and has spent the last countless number of years searching for the truth of what happened to her parents at some point. The rest of her the high elf elders in her society would not comment on her parents' disappearance and would not lend any support in finding them, and so she left them.
It's very tragic.
Yes,
At least I carry my family with me, right here, in my pouch.
You mentioned that.
yes. If I could find them, I might consider such a thing.
Very tragic indeed.
Yes, very, very sad. Let's hope that they are found. And now over to Mike.
Yes, Mike Faylauer playing owlbear Steve Rulvin, who is famed throughout the land for his theatrical productions, Random Encounters with Owlbear, where he goes out and has random encounters with various beasts and explains them to the kind and good people of Faerun and how to avoid getting into dangerous situations with them.
Was that how we met? Was I one of those beasts?
I don't think we've met yet.
Oh, we not met yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Armor class 18.
Thank you.
Passive perception is 15.
Oh, I didn't actually get that.
15 and 15.
Nice.
Yes. Simple hermit.
Okay. So, Albert Steve, you got some bardic traits about you?
Background is entertainer, the famous.
Very cool, very cool.
And he's got the little iron stone going around, which is like a magical camera, essentially. It might come into play later.
Perhaps, perhaps.
I'm really curious what's happening over here.
I think we all are, so.
Me too, buddy.
Andy, if you could please, well.
Who's Andy?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Oh, I'm not offended. It's cool.
Okay.
It's cool. I'm Irony.
Irony.
I'm a dwarf. I am 60 years of age. I enjoy rock busting and fighting monsters.
As we all do.
I think I have an armor class of 17. That's pretty good, right?
That's pretty good.
I can't quite see what is my passive perception. Help me out here, buddy.
For you, buddy.
Apparently not very high, if you can't
Yeah,
read it.
It's not the best. It's 13.
I see better in caves.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah. I'm sure it's difficult to see with the felt eyes you've got. It can be a real challenge. But I can see all you, and you look like heroes. My canopy.
Yeah, you guys do look like heroes.
Let's do this
And
thing!
you said
Yes!
you were
You
a
clearly
dwarf?
haven't met me. I'm a mountain dwarf.
A mountain dwarf.
The best
Okay.
kind.
So Steve will turn to you. What's your name? Irony again?
Irony.
Say, you're a dwarf, right?
Super dwarf.
Would you mind being on my play? It'd be a real honor.
Like stage work?
Yeah, all you gotta do is look at this ironstone here. Would you be on my play?
Okay, but
All right. It's
I
very,
have a
very.
couple clauses.
All
I
right.
don't do nudity. And that's really it.
No, all right.
Let's go.
We'll be good. Just act natural. Look at the camera.
Children might be watching.
Children might be watching.
They might be watching.
For the kids!
Oh.
I had to fix his mic, so talk.
Who's Mike?
The children have been warned, though. They got plenty of warnings to tell them that we might have some sort of profanities, as you say.
Oh, thank God.
You know,
Adults using adult language has
people,
been
yeah, indeed.
That
People
is
say
a
that
huge
Is that
right.
really an adult?
the profanities, but I really think of them just as more of the common speech, parlance, if you will.
Emphasis.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
All right. Welcome back to Random Encounters with Owlbear. I'm Owlbear.
I'm Irony.
This here is a dwarf, famed throughout Faerun for building amazing structures, built to last. And good thing, too. They may look simple and jolly, and they are, but they're actually very dangerous. Despite a wisdom bonus, they always dig too greedily and too deep, unleash all kinds of unnatural horrors on the world. So if you see one of these things, run, and don't fuck with it. Thank you very much.
thank you for the public
Oh, it's
service
gonna be that
announcement.
kind of show.
Mhm.
All
Good to
right.
know. Now, I'm assuming, given the backgrounds of your characters, that you're all looking for something. Either it's fame or a mystery of your family or just a good fight. So,
That last one.
that last
Sounds
one,
great.
yes.
Oh, I love that one.
Most definitely. You look like the fighting kind. So, I would assume that one way or another, you guys found yourselves into the abyss, looking for the thing that you're looking for.
The abyss.
Not the abyss. Whoops.
Capital A,
The
abyss.
Underdark. I wanted this to be the abyss. I wanted this to be the abyss, and they told me it to be the Underdark. So, yes. Everyone have a sigh of relief. Now,
Until we find a
you've been in there, I assume, for a little while. Been wandering around,
It's dark.
asking your questions, looking for the thing you're looking for. And you all go to sleep one night, and you wake up where it's very dark, and it doesn't look like where you fell asleep. You don't know how you got here.
Oh, this happens to me all the time. Oh, not again. Me too. In fact, it just happened to me last Tuesday. I feel like this is just a recurring day after another.
What do we see?
You hear some rustling of people also stirring and kind of waking up around you.
Are we above ground, underground? Forest?
It's very dark. It does appear to be underground. You guys were in the Underdark.
Sure.
Wandering around looking for the things.
Is it darker than dark vision dark, or just
This
dark?
is dark vision dark. So as you wake up, you're starting to, start to see, look around you. You are
Shapes.
definitely in a cave.
Oh, okay.
And you see.
There's this weird fronting.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was just resetting my jaw. I sometimes tend to eat things when I'm in an animal form, and they don't settle with my stomach or my bone structure.
Wow.
That's rough.
A shadow of disgust kind of passes over Namara's face, but she tries to catch it and.
Oh, I see they're already friends. I'd recognize that look on a lot of my friends' faces.
You should be on
Oh,
my show.
goody.
I've never seen one of you before.
All bodies are beautiful.
We Hilldorfs are everywhere. I can't imagine you wouldn't see us, mucking about.
My friend, you're no Hildorf. You're something else.
They can easily be mistaken for rocks.
We do tend to be pretty motionless after we've had a good drink.
Do you have any good drink right now?
Actually, at that, I'll search and find what of my possessions do I have.
You would still have all of your possessions.
Okay.
Oh, good. My grandfather's head is still here. I was
Yeah.
really worried. It's okay, Pops. You're good.
Yeah, nothing about you has been disturbed. It just appears that the place that you were is no longer there, and you are now here.
Are we tired or our legs ache?
No.
No?
The only thing that's different is where you are.
I would like to examine the surroundings and see whether I can assess, is this a crafted structure, maybe using stone cutting to see if I can ascertain some of the history or the builders?
Yeah, go ahead and make a knowledge roll, please.
Not great. 3 plus 3, 9. So that's only 13.
Okay. That's honestly enough to kind of assess what you're doing, what you guys are seeing around here. This is definitely at least a natural portion of the caves.
Okay.
There's further down, if you guys, you appear to be in a corridor, like a natural, perhaps a lava tube. The walls are fairly smooth, moist. You see fungus of all sorts growing all over the place, and you hear.
Smells like me bathroom.
Yes, it does smell terrible, like just very old air. Very old air, and that fungusy kind of earth smell. You hear dripping in the distance, so it appears that it's echoing farther into the caves. But you are basically woke up in the middle of a hallway kind of thing in a cave. Now, and
Are there
you wake
spiders?
up
Are there
next
any
to these-
spiders?
There are no spiders.
Okay.
Oh,
You
the
don't
only
hear anything
spider.
other than
I can turn into it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Okay,
Afraid
maybe
of
later.
Spiders. Good to know.
So this kind of fungus and this, I guess, color of the water, the scents, all this stuff, can we use our rangery nature knowledge to figure out, is this an entirely separate section of the Underdark nearby where we were, higher level, lower level?
I'm really good with forests.
I don't necessarily think that would apply here.
I mean, natural dwarven senses tell me that we're at least 100 feet down.
Perhaps.
All right. So,
But definitely not more than 10 miles down.
That's a good
Is that
range.
100 dwarven feet or 100 elven feet?
They're all basically the same. I mean, dwarven feet are definitely more impressive than elven feet.
Have you seen their dainty little feet? It's pretty great.
Yeah, you can practically break one between your pinkies.
They're so small.
let's pick a direction and head off.
Is this the only companions that we
Yeah.
see? Okay, no other people.
You've woken up next to 3 complete strangers.
Can we inspect the area for any signs of like passage that we maybe were placed here or perception?
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's going to be a 16.
Okay. There are actually quite a lot of weird footprints in this area. It does look like there has been recent passage through this particular corridor. You see, if you have a familiarity with several different species of animals, some that you're not familiar with also.
I'm familiar with a lot of types of mammals. I particularly like to study them so I can transform into them and live like they do.
We're going to do this.
No,
Doing good.
And it's going in both directions. Some of them are kind of spinning around as if like they went one way and then decided to turn around and go the other way.
Okay.
Are they boots or bare feet, claws?
Some of them are boots. Some of them are
Just a
barefoot.
mix. Okay.
Is there any, does any direction have more footprints than the other?
Good question.
No?
What about airflow? One direction?
There is no airflow
No
here.
airflow.
That's not good.
Yeah.